a black hole, coalesce beneath the ground. All done by my own hand. I allow my feelings to become sand. If you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. Now you can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong. afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I am you. Burning down the walls, we let the monsters in. And now we're running down the halls. No, we can't let them win. There's an evil inside, just lurking way down below. And if I can't hold my breath, then I'm bound to become hollow. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went into hiding on the front steps of your porch? And I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. Hey! But I put out that torch. But I put out that torch. You make me feel like home. You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Hi everyone and welcome to Supergirl Gamer Pro week number 8. I am joined with Reggie. My name is Miss Harvey. How are you, Reggie?
I'm good. I'm kind of running off a laptop right now mobily, so it's definitely interesting. But hey, I'm here and the show must go on. How are you doing today, Steph?
I'm good. Are you at work or something? Because
I'm
you
at my
look like
I'm in
you're You look busy.
Yeah, I'm in Toronto. So currently I'm at my parents' bistro out in Toronto. So yeah, it's closed there. I'm all over the place. Right? I'm going to be mobile for the next like week, so it's going to be hectic. But hey, that's why I have this laptop. Should be a good time though. I'm excited. I am excited.
Yeah. Honestly, if you didn't mention anything, I would not have known that you were on a mobile setup. So good job to your laptop. Guys, it's week 8, and I'm excited because we're getting closer and closer to the finals. We already have, I think, our brackets ready for tonight. So I don't even want to wait any further. Let's jump into it and see who's playing for week 8, guys. And I hope that I'm not catching production off guard. Nope, we can't look. Oh my god, I did. I'm sorry, people in the chat. Forgive me. This was my bad. I just broke the whole broadcast. Okay. So last week, Reggie, you were not there, but we were able to announce the finals will be online on October 4th. So I am super excited. I hope you're already in talk to make that happen. Are you available October 4th? Actually, I have no idea if you're talking to them or not for this. So I hope I'm not putting you on the spot. But yeah, are you happy?
Yeah, no, I am. I'm going to be here for the championship. I already cleared it up, and we're all good. I'll make sure that Sunday is nice and clear. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble at work or anything, and they force me to work again like last week. But I think I've been pretty good at work lately. You know, only a couple of punishments every now and then. But I'm excited. It should be a good one. I'll be at my actual computer for that, so that'll be good. This whole laptop headset microphone, I'm not a big fan of it, but it's not too bad, I guess.
You're doing great. So yeah, the final's gonna be on the 4th, and if you are fans of the Supergirl event, you know that the CSGO nights are always on Fridays, Reggie. But the final is gonna be on a Sunday, so we're swapping Hearthstone and CS just because we're gonna do best of 3s, Reggie. It's gonna be a long and good final with 4 teams, the 4 teams that will be at the top of the standings by the end of all week 9s. But if I'm looking at the standings right now, Reggie, we have Silhouette at 525 points, Violent Roses at 500, Dignitas at 375, and Able Esports at 300. It is mathematically not possible anymore for anyone to catch these teams. So we have our final 4 for the finals. But it doesn't mean that the competition is over, because I do believe that tonight, if I'm not mistaken, we have a team that is not qualified but is still playing in the event. So I think it's really, really cool. I'm trying to open the website here. I should have had that ready for us, ladies and gents. Let me just confirm. We do. We have Russian females V2 as well as Croatian females. So both teams are not going to be in our finals, but they're still playing tonight. And I'm so excited for that. These are the kind of people we like to see, people that participate in the community and want to get better one game at the time. And I heard that we can do brackets. So while I'm talking about this, let's go check them out. Violent Roses get the bye, as well as Able Esports and Dignitas gets a bye. And we have the game we always wanted to see, Reggie. Croatian females versus Russian females. Let's go.
That's gonna be a good one, honestly. Both teams that know that they're not making top 4, but they are still playing along with it. You gotta love that kind of stuff. You know, it just shows the kind of teamwork and just the sportsmanship they have as a team in general. So I think that'll be a fun game to watch. You know, not much to lose at this point here, so we may see some very wild strats kind of coming in there, getting themselves kind of all started, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. I do like seeing Able Esports there. I tried it as a coach for them. But yeah, should be a good time.
So you're saying that you're coaching Able? Is that what you said?
No, I'm coaching Pride, but I am now an advanced coach. So my career has moved
That's
up
what you
now.
said. Okay. Also, I saw a news last week. Okay, so you see that Violent Roses has been playing in these events, and Giraffe Lee has been playing for Violent Roses. But I saw a news, and I know she's in chat right now, Giraffe Lee. I saw news that you actually joined. So Giraffe Lee joined Able Esports on social media, at least last week. Or this week. So I need to know. I see you in chat, baby girl. you have to let me know if what's going on with your Supergirl Gamer Pro roster. Are you staying through to the roses that you brought to this final in October? Are you going to play with Able Esports? We need to know the juice. And if you are playing in the finals, it's important that you go and check out the new ruling. Well, it's not new, but it's ruling to know who can play in these finals. So that's also super important. I'm sure the rules are available on the Supergirl Gamer Pro Discord. But I'm very excited for it. Reggie, are you ready for our first break of the day before we jump into that game?
I am. I am very excited. I'm trying to run this whole thing with just one screen, so I'm jumping between tab and tab. But yeah, I'm excited. This whole entire this event tonight is, of course, brought to you by Zenny Gaming, Nissan, Zenny. You can see the glasses on Miss Harvey's face. Of course, they look wonderful, and I don't need to get myself a pair. These ones on top of my head are not, but they will be soon. No worries. Of course, we have Nissan as well. Good old cars. Can't go wrong there. U.S. Air Force and the Marines. I'm surprised they're working together there, but hey. You know, it's all one army at the end of the day. And, of course, GameStop as our very last sponsor. Without them, this would not be possible. But let's go ahead and leave you guys with a quick break, and then we'll hop into the server.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
You can trade all the games, accessories, consoles, and tech you don't use anymore to get cash or store credit at GameStop. Check out the Trade Center on the GameStop app, visit GameStop.com/trade, or talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store to see how much your trades are worth.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling is good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this.
Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't gonna compromise, why should you?
You're right.
Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra, with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
For a long time, we had to prove ourselves. But we always knew what we were capable of. We knew when the time came, we would be ready for anything. Our numbers keep rising. And so do we.
All done by my own hand. I allow my feelings to become loud. If you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. You can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong. My roots are strong. Say the word, say the word.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. As we mentioned, our first final, or first game of the day, it's not a final yet, but our first game of the day is going to be between Croatian females and Russian females V2. I'm super excited. This is the matchup I wanted to see since week number 1. Actually, probably number 2, because I think the Croatian females didn't play up until week 2 or 3. But we have a little bird telling me that everyone is in the game. I don't know the map yet. Regis is going to be a surprise for both of us. But I'm excited for this. You're so excited for this that you're putting your glasses on.
Oh yeah, I could tell. This game's gonna shine, so I gotta get these glasses on so I'm not blinded from the sights we're about to witness this match. I can already tell it's gonna be a spicy game, and I hope you guys are all set for this. Get your glasses on. If you have Zeddies, throw those bad boys on as well, because there's gonna be some blue light for sure.
Yes, the blocks on my Zenny is going to protect me from all that amazingness in the server. And I have a little bird telling me it's going to be on Inferno. So I am really excited for that. Cole, we saw Inferno last week. I believe it might have been with Croatian females. So they have a little bit of experience on Inferno. And we are ready. I said Cole because he's in chat. By the way, I did not call you Cole, Reggie. I was like looking at chat and I pointed it. So my bad. That might have been confusing for some people who don't see what I see right now. But yeah, I am very, very excited. And we're going to jump in the server right away with the knife round. And while we do so, let's go and check it out. The roster on Croatian females. We have, oh my God, it's Humility, Bamber, Snatch, Shorty, Short, Marcos, and Fiddle. So I believe it's the same roster as last week. And on Russian female V2, it's a Cookies, a Miss Blue Jay, Kibov, 1C or AC, and Chloe plays. Reggie, the girls are ready. And the boys.
And already with the pause, so it was a quick one, but of course they have to go ahead and reset this up because that knife round was all finished up here, and it's looking like Croatian females going to be able to pick the sides, and we're going to see them end up picking that CT side, which is quite obvious here, especially being Inferno. I find Inferno is a pretty good map, especially for a BO1. I find it's quite a fair map here. Most teams know this, and it's not just super nuke, so I'm happy at the end of the day.
I can agree with it, and I mentioned this multiple times on this cast as how I believe Inferno is probably the hardest map to play on a women tournament, just because most girl teams don't ban it, so kind of everyone is decent on it, and it's always a map in a BO3. So good to see in that BO1 some Inferno versus Russian female and Croatian female, and we are live with the pistol round with the first game of the night. Supergirl Gamer Pro CSGO Week 8 is officially live.
Oh, yeah, and we're already kicking into this pistol round. I do see, who is that? Validity and Bandersnatch. They're just going to go ahead and stick up. We already have a drop early game. We may see a little bit of a match medic here, or they may just play it out. And yes, there's the old everyone falling back now. It's a 4-on-5. I don't think anything's really going to follow through with this, with that disconnect. There was no damage kicked in early. So who knows how this is going to play out. But at the end of the day, there's currently 4 players on A site, and they're getting themselves ready. And we're going to see a little bit of duel here towards A if Russian female decide to actually, stick it out today, or if Croatian female is going to end up getting in the heads of Russian females.
Yeah, as you can see, I think that even the players might be confused right now as to what do we do with this. There might also be just Croatian females trying to win some time for the player to reconnect. But everyone's kind of holding still, and I'm not hearing any typing in chat. So it looks like this round might be live.
Oh, I just heard some typing in chat.
Yeah,
now.
you did. I'm just confirming with the admins. In chat, it looks like we are live here as Ice gets the first kill onto Marcos. It's already a 3 versus 4 in this round. 30 seconds left, though, before the first shots were exchanged. And Christian female is going to have to pick a site pretty soon. It looks like they're picking that A-bomb site. Killing all the CTs in the middle. Skittles in with that entry, and Shorty Short is making sure A Cookies is not sending another second into the server. It's going to be a 1 versus 3 for Kimov at the moment. And time is running out as the bomb gets planted. Should be a formality though for Croatian females.
Who needs a match medic at this rate? But
Yep.
it's a one-on-one, and oh goodness, there it is. Croatian females, a nice 4-on-5, earning themselves their very first round with that one-player disadvantage right off the break. I don't think we'll see a restart here at this point. They pulled
Yeah,
through
we're
and
live.
yeah, single-handedly ended up taking it from Russian female V2. So that's definitely impressive there, honestly. I was surprised me. Definitely surprised me.
Perfect. So I just confirmed that this round is actually live. So that timeout is probably just for that people can connect to the server. I actually forgot the name of the player that needs to rejoin in the server, but we're gonna have to be a little patient on that and use that remaining timeout to let that person reconnect. One thing that was really surprising, I think that Russian female, if I'm them, I'm a little bit confused. There was a push at some point, and we were like, "Hey, I don't know if it's live or not." So we don't really know what happened, but their teamwork and kind of communication definitely was not looking great after the couple of kills that Skittles got into middle and just ran away with victory after that. That 3K was huge.
That was a big play, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. When I saw that, I wouldn't have been able to do that. No way, no hell, because honestly, just that one player disadvantage, especially on a pistol round, is big. That's what you want to see, and now they're going to end up going into this next round. We see 2 AKs, 2 MAC-10s. Who knows what this last player is going to end up buying? Their economy, it'll be a little shattered because they disconnected, but they'll be able to buy MAC-10 armor and should be able to power through Russian females second round buy. It looks like a counter buy, but their economy is kind of not all together here looking at it. Of course, you can see Ice and Chloe plays. They went ahead and rocked the UMPs, but everyone else is sticking upgraded pistols, so I don't even know what we're going to be looking at, to be honest.
Yeah, and also no sign of that remaining player on Croatian females, but as you may or may not know, the rules in that servers are a little bit kind of old school, so it might have to go live. There's no tech pause on this. And unfortunately, that means that Croatian female is going to have to go on a 4 versus 5 disadvantage as soon as round number 2 goes live into this round. So although they won round 1, is looking like a tough one to start already with disadvantage. And it looks, Reggie, like we're going to see a B rush here.
Oh, yeah, the old 4-player B rush on towards 2 players at B. There should be another free round for Croatian females, depending on how they play this out. Of course, 2 players now inside of Church and the rest of the team rotating over. So we're going to have seen a 5-on-4 retake, which could work out nicely for Russian females. But it all comes down to the post-plant positions here for Croatian. And already here it is. Skittle going to get rid of that first UMP. Gets the information as well, knows one more player is inside of Church. Gets a bit of a wall bang with a MAC-10 as well. Hammer snatch coming in with a nice 2K. All headshots all around the board. Miss Blue Jay, last player alive. She's hiding behind sandbags. She gets the old spray, misses the P2K, and now she is spotted and gets taken down. That's the second round for Croatian females. And a potential save for Russian female V2? Question mark?
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like 2 players last round kind of went onto a full save. So Miss Blue Jay and Cookies. Looks like maybe they're the oppers or something on Russian females, because this round we're trying to do a full save. A little bit of miscom here on Ice's side. Has a full-on FAMAS has been purchased. But it's not letting a Croatian female be scared, because we have some sort of a rush towards A, as everyone in that bump sign from Russian female falls down, and Croatian female will get the bomb planted in a 4 versus 2. And if I'm Ice, I keep that FAMAS and I run away with it.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised. But look at that. They do have all 5 players here. Malignity is going to find that kill onto Ice, and it's all up to Kimov. Deagle in hand, bit of chest armor, but can't pick up another kill. That's a 3rd round for Croatian females. But we are going to see a nice buy round inbound for Russian females, so I'm excited for this. Our very first real round of the game, and it's a good 5-on-5 on to boot. So not too bad. Look at this Russian female starting strong with the old double op setup. Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong. So we were right about that double op setup, but Ice here is left with the USP head armor and a nade and a molly. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does with it. And 8 cookies getting the first kill on Russian female. Big kills has everybody else from Croatian is at banana. While they try to make it a fast play, kills are getting exchanged here. Skittles and Kimov 1-for-1 and that choke point. But that re-peeking from Kimov is not paying off, as he will pay with his own life. Bomb has crossed the bomb site and is getting planted at the moment. A lot of kind of dry peek into that spawn here for both teams. Very, very scary and risky plays, and it's not paying off for Croatian female at the moment. Who has to even out the numbers? Skittles with the first kill, 2 back calls and a double. The Skittles gonna need to get a 4K in this round to win it, but 8 cookies with the first and the last kill of round number 4 gets a 4K to win the first point for Russian female V2. Eight cookies is gonna keep that up. This time Ice picks up an AUG here. I'm glad to see. It's been a little bit since I've seen that. And this time Marcos punish cookies. You will not get away with 2 kills at the same time. And right away Croatian is gonna try to capitalize on it with a complete execute / rush towards 8 alls, and it's all gonna be in the hands of Miss Blue Jays completely by herself, and she's just gonna give it up and go for a retake. So lots of work here for Russian female, as we're gonna try to do that 4 versus 3 retake. Ice a little bit behind in mid, and no one is looking towards bracket. It's going to be a retake at lane as well as alls, and Kimov gets the double. Wow, what a shot from him, as Marcos gets a double of its own. Chloe plays is going to fall, and Ice, who was a little bit behind, is going to be the last person standing. But once again, it's another round from Croatian females, but this one is a complete reset for Russian females. And as I say that, I realize that actually 3 of the Russian females players have a lot of money, and I think they're going to force here into this round number 6. Standard banana take on Croatian females. If you remember last week when I was with Cole, we talked about how these Croatian females had to use a little bit more utilities if they wanted to do more damage in that tournament. And it looks like this week they're learning their lesson. They are using smokes and flashes and are trying to keep it together. Did you guys just see what I just saw? Kimov got a triple kill with like 2 bullets. Did that really just happen, chat? Wow, Skittles trying to even the numbers out, get a first. But it's all going to be in the end of Malignity. A 1 versus 3 bomb down. And Kimov is going to complete this madness with 4 kills. 9 kills total so far after 6 rounds for Kimov. Its team might be at 2 points only on the scoreboard. He is doing some work. And Croatian female, though, is not feeling anything on the money side. Still able to full-on buy into this round. 4 8Ks, couple of utility. And we might see a hull spot here as Skittles is trying to apply some pressures towards alls. I'm pretty sure they heard that retake, that fall back to site and pit, and both players spotted each other, and Cookies with the quick flick, punishing Skittles for getting caught in that molly. still have 3 players from Russian female V2 over at B. Little bit overstaying their welcome because it's giving a lot of room from Croatian females to crush cookies in the site. Timing might be just perfect for them, though. And as I say that, Croatian female gets to. But Miss Blue Jay is still alive and pinned. She's able to get away with 2 kills while Bamber Snash was trying to plant the bomb in the sides. Now, 2 versus 2 bomb planted retake. And Chloe is doing a little bit of a around the world, going around, clearing her library before regrouping with Ice. She's gonna get the first kill. She's gonna take the bomb. She has a kill. Marcos is not in a position to kill her yet. Oh, she left. She removed herself from the defuse. I think she might have gotten it if she stuck that out. Wow, that was really scary for Croatian females. Yeah, it works! Welcome back, Reggie.
Thank you. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what it is. What is the mobile setting that is fine. But I missed a bunch, and I look back 5-2 for Croatian females. So obviously I've missed out on the action, but I just like what I'm seeing from Croatian female. Just looking really hot for them. Shorty Short's gonna get that kill off and Kimoff. Kimoff does take Marcos out. At the end of the day, there's only one player, Ice, with the P90 inside his sight. And oh, there goes Ice. Shorty Short with a nice 2K. Now a 4-on-3 and a retake and bound for Russian females. Let's see what they can do here.
Miss Blue Jay and Chloe plays on the retake. They're already in spawn. But will the P90 on Chloe be enough for this retake, Reggie?
We're going to have to take a look, honestly. I don't think so. At this point, I'd say just save the armor, save the P90, and wait till next round. It's just going for it. There's really no chance that she can really even do this. And just like that, Shorty Short looking too powerful, getting a nice 3K there. So once again, another round for Croatian females, and that's just impressive. You know, scoring like that, especially starting the first 2 rounds with a player down right off the break, earning that pistol round on top of it. It's just, I see them as the better team here. Of course, a save and bound for Russian females. Chloe plays going with the old armor dualies strat, which I've never seen in a strat in my life because those 2 things don't work out against armor AKs. But we're going to see how it plays out here. We do have the rest of the Croatian females all get themselves set up in towards apps and alt mid. Bamber Snatch is still just sitting the stairs, hoping to find a kill somewhere. Of course, Russian females got 4 players getting themselves ready for a nice defensive hold on A site. Our Croatian females going to end up walking into this Venus fly trap they kind of have set up here.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're taking their time, though, this time. So that might be a good thing because maybe Russian female is going to make a mistake. As you can see, they're pushing that banana. So hopefully someone is looking at their flank, at Croatian female's flank, as they get shot in the back. It's going to be a kind of a timing. We need to push now or fall back because we will get crushed pretty soon. A Cook is almost getting 1 kill. But the bomb's going to get planted, and no one from Russian female is in a good position or has a good weapon to retake that round. So we might go for exit frags here for Russian females. Chloe plays with the dualies. I like this a lot. Let's see if she's able to get a pick with it. And that reload might be a little too slow, a little too late. Let's go, Chloe. And no, unfortunately, she's going to fall to the hands of Marcos and Ice as well. 7-2 for Croatian females, Reggie.
I'm honestly not surprised. The dualies just aren't a weapon to buy ever, unless you plan on doing something crazy with them in a pistol round. Just anyone who buys the dualies is just a weirdo, in my opinion, because they just don't work. They just don't. I don't know about it. They just don't work against armor. But I'm always down for nutty plays. You know what? That's a good ingredient for a nutty play. So I understand what Chloe was doing, trying to get a good clip for Twitter, and you know what? Can't go wrong there. You know, it's always all about the clippers at the end of the day.
Yeah, and Croatian females flushing out Kimov with these flashes. Again, I mentioned it again and again, but this is the kind of things we would not have seen last week. So there's definitely a little bit of improvement on that. And it looks like we might just go into a full-on 5-man execute towards B4. Croatian female Kimov is gonna get the first kill, able to swing out with the second, still not flushed out though. It looks like the smoke was kind of too deep, and he's just able to get 4K for free here. The bomb is gonna be dropped, and Bandersnatch wants nothing to do with it. Going around all the way towards A, Reggie, trying to find some pigs somewhere.
At this point, it just comes down to ruining the economy. I don't know. That's what I find. That's the best thing they could do, because Russian females, their economy is so it's so fragile right now, and no economy damage whatsoever. Ice finds that good old Og kill.
Good old Og kill. Nice try from Bandersnatch, but it's gonna be the third round on the board. Another crazy round by Kimov here, almost acing. Getting stolen by Bandersnatch flanks, and we're gonna have to see. I thought we were gonna go on a save, but it looks like Croatian female actually has a lot of money. They banked up a couple $1,000s, and I think they're gonna be able to buy again next round. So don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I made right into Shorty Short's face. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. It literally landed and stayed in her face. But that dry peek onto Kimov, it doesn't seem like it worked last round in a 1 versus 5, but for some reason, we're giving it another shot, and it's not working once again. So Bandersnatch, after losing 2 of her teammates towards A, decides to rotate back to Marco, it looks like.
Oh, it doesn't even work out, though. Marcos just gets taken down from Kimov. It's now up to Bandersnatch, a 1v4. I think we've seen this before. Can she do this? She does have $8,700. So at the end of the day, try and do a little bit of damage to their economy. You know, there's a couple easy kills that she could potentially get herself into, but it all comes down to where she decides to go. She has bomb in long hauls, getting herself ready. May pop out towards A, but might go head-to-head when Chloe plays, and there goes the head of Chloe. Now all over the stairs. It's going to be a 1-on-3. 2 players now pushing down towards Banana. This is actually a round that she potentially could win. It all comes down to timing, but not happening with Kimov and the op.
Yes, 4-7. A little mini comeback here from Russian female, and I have to admit, it's coming down to the operas of Cookies and Kimov. So 17 kills on Kimov's and 9 on Cookies. They're kind of carrying the Russian females at the moment. So let's see if they can get away with really being the heavies in this round, and if in this match, and if Croatian female can actually turn things around and stop that comeback, because I think it might have been 2 or 3 rounds in a row here into this first half where Cookies and Kimov are just doing great things.
There's a bit of a comeback here. Oh, Miss Blue holding it back. Gets that first kill on the Skittles, but Shorty Short finds that Trey A. Cookies holding it back with a nice 2K of her own. Absolutely disgusting, but there it is. Malignity just putting in work. It's going to be all up to Ice. 1-on-2. Can she do it? She's got the AUG in hand. She's got the money, and at this point, I'd say just go for it. You know, you got to close that gap up, especially on CT side. A 4-7 scoreline is definitely suboptimal.
Yeah, but there's a smoke and a flash in end, so it's not over. So Magnility has half of their HP off, but Ice doesn't see that little head pop out of the half wall, and Lady is able to utilize her headshot advantage and delete Ice from the map.
Oh, we're kicking in now to the 13th round. Only 3 rounds left of this half. Who is... I want to know if Croatian's going to end up breaking the double digits or if Russian females will bring it back. You know, they got the double op setup, 2 AUGs, and a P90. And this P90 on Chloe plays we're seeing every single round. It's definitely a new meta for her. So She may end up popping off here, but it looks like Croatian gets themselves ready for a nice push towards B site. They're going to end up walking in to a nice little nade stack there. Marco's down to 36 health, and of course, Ice holding it back on a Marcos, gets that first kill, completely presses that frag, and now Skittles finds a trade into Ice. Kim off with a nice 2K, off in hand, and it's going to be all to... It's all up to Bamber Snatch now. I was going to say it's up to Malignity, but she just got taken down. Can Bamber do this? Op in hand, a 1-on-4. It's going to be a tough round for her, but anything is possible in this day and age.
Yeah, and again, it's an upper affair. 2 kills from Cookies, 2 kills from Kimov, 1 kill from Ice. It's all across the map. Russian females rounds have been won by these uppers, so it doesn't seem like Croatian females is able to find a solution. And although they're in the lead, 8-5, the momentum is really onto Russian females V2 side. And if you look at the money now, it's getting a little bit closer. We have 2 players with Glocks only. 1 player with a Glock only, my bad. Skittles with no AK in hand, but they had enough money to buy a gun either way, but they went along with it. But it doesn't matter because they were able to pick up that shorty shorts up after falling to Cookies. We're going to see another fast round here as all of Croatian female is exploding onto the A bomb site. The bomb's going to get planted.
Yeah, the old spam there from Malignity, just trying to find anything. Ice did find herself a nice little hole in that smoke, but it does not look like she's able to capitalize on anything here. It's a 3-on-4, 2 players sneaking up towards lane, have the op in hand. Cookies may find something. The pop flash goes in, shuts everything down. Malignity finds Ice. Cookie does miss that shot, but good thing Kim off there. And oh my goodness, what a flick from Cookies. It's now a 1-on-2. It is going to be Malignity and Marcos, last 2 players alive to try and hold off this bomb. Of course, Cookie's going to fall back, play with the brain and fall back, save that op for next round. That will be 9-5 scoreline for Croatian females as we move into the very last round of the half.
Yeah, it's a good half, but it could be a great one if they win the last round. Croatian females really winning these crucial rounds. This was another kind of their back turn against the wall, and they end up getting on top of that round, not without losing a couple of players along the way. And look at Russian females V2. They're all in CT spawn trying to figure out who gets what. It's going to make sure that they're going to be late at that banana, allowing Croatian female to kind of get it for free. With that double Amali, a little bit of a mistake here being used by Russian female. And Manility getting the first kills towards mid. And it's all in the hands of Chloe plays. Is she going to try to beat that smoke? She doesn't. She gives it up. But Marcos doesn't care. Runs through the smoke as Kimov trades the kills. It's a little bit chaotic all across the map, Reggie.
Yeah, it's
and
definitely...
bomb is down.
It's, look, we could see ourselves... I was going to say we could see ourselves a nice 6-9, but now it's just 2 ops here and a nice 2-on-2 situation going against AKs. This is a scary situation for Russian female because you miss an op shot, you're going to get traded off. But, oh, Kimov doesn't miss any op shot. Takes Shorty short off. Skittles, last player live, doesn't get spotted. Oh, the spam coming through, and Skittles finds Ice. It's now Kimov, last player alive for CT side, and only 15 health left. Skittles. This is a round that Skittles, she can pull through and get the W. If Kimov missed this op shot, that could be completely the round. It looks like Kimov going to fall back towards Library. She thinks that bomb is B, and oh no, that is not the read. Not the read you want to see here.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble that will not pay off, at least before the bomb gets planted. But it's not over once the bomb is indeed planted. Skittles here in a really good position here to clutch it and get that 3K. They need to get Croatian females on double digit. A retake is going to be difficult for Kimov with a bazooka in ends. That might be exactly the right play, though. Not a lot of time left for Kimov to find Skittles. And that amazing little picky boo position is gonna give Skittles the edge here into this post plant. 10-5 for Russian female V2 as we head into half number 2.
It's a really good start T-side, especially on Inferno. But I don't know. I find this map can kind of push towards T-side in this tier of Counter-Strike. You see it in Advanced, you see it in MDL a lot too. I find most players tend to play a little better when it comes to AKs in hand. I don't know what it is about it, just that first headshot potential. And a lot of teams just don't really know how to hold sights nowadays. So I find they're usually better at the attacking kind of side of things, but already we are going to see Malignity get a bit of damage off towards Chloe Plays. So they got the information. She ended up actually spotting Bomb and 3 others in alt mid. So that's going to actually start triggering this push from Croatian Females down towards Banana, where they're going to get met by Kimov. And just like that, a trade-for-trade kill from Marcos and Skittles. It is going to be a nice 4-on-4 situation. Marco's going to go ahead and collect a second kill. May collect a third. Runs out of ammo. Oh, trying to get out of there. That was way too scary, but look at that. Comes at it with another kill all the way through. That was Malignity. Never mind. Well, end of the day, it's a good old 1-on-3. Ice is still alive somehow with only 13 health left. And oh no, the old bunny hop to a knife kill from Shorty Short. Just doing Ice dirty like that. 11-5 now for Croatian Females.
Yeah, we did get our first knife kill of the night. There's always actually fun to me. I don't take that as a BM from a spectator point of view. As I know, as a player, I am not a fan of it, but as a spectator, I don't take it as a BM. So Croatian Females getting the first kill, trying to secure that. I think it might be their first win into this whole Supergirl event. So that would be A1 for the book here, as Skittles with the scout gets attack, and Marcos and Skittles in a really rough spot here. Might be going down without any kills, as the bomb is making its way to the bomb site. His bomb is going to get planted, but all of Russian Females are stuck in the site. It's going to be could be a formal retake here for Christian Females. They still have some utility. They have the better weapons. Scout versus Scout here at Coffin. Bember Snatch with the mag.
Oh, the old Swag 7. You can't go wrong there. You gotta love it. You love to see that. I love seeing good old Swag 7 kills happen here. But here it is now. That is going to be a 12th round for Croatian Females. And at this rate, this kind of looks like they're just getting themselves set up to close this game out here. I don't think we're going to see Russian Females with a nice double-digit score line here, to be honest. The way Croatian kind of really flexing their muscle, showing off, and kind of shutting things down here. It looks like a buy-in bound, though, for Russian Females after getting that bomb down. So the op in hands of Kimov, which we all know Kimov is just nutty. And Chloe plays with her signature P90. You can't go wrong there, Chloe.
Yeah, and I keep thinking that this might be the most versatile weapon by choices match I've ever seen. We have mags, we have arcs, famises, SGs, ops, scouts, P90. Am I missing any? Like, we've seen so much color in this game so far. Dualies, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget the dualies. Don't forget the dualies.
So it's a very interesting game. It feels like the weapon choices are actually pretty exciting to me, as Cookies is going to get the first game into this round. Skittles was playing a little bit aggro here, pushed down in mid. And if Marcos doesn't get that kill, I was about to say, we might be looking at some dicey things. And now Banana is completely open. Let's see if Russian Females V2 is going to capitalize on it. Send all of its players towards there. Don't forget that smoke into CT spawn. My friends, it looks like we're just going to dry peek it because we have no smoke. But Magnility is not letting that... is actually causing a lot of trouble for Russian Females. That missing smoke might be the end of it.
Yeah, and she's also doing some damage to her own team as well. She ended up dinking Shorty Short with the scout in the back of the head. Look at that assist coming in from Malignity after Chloe gets that P90 kill. So 1-on-2, and this is a winnable round for Malignity because she is just popping off with this scout. But oh, the timing there. No one looked at each other. Bomb is going to start getting planted down on towards site. 10 seconds left. Still haven't really figured out where they want to plant. Oh, that is the round potentially. This has to happen now. Cookies has to find this kill. 4 seconds left. No time left to plant this bomb, and that's going to be a 13th round just off of tactical issues. That is just unfortunate there. Just, I don't know what the plan there was from Chloe Plays to try to, I guess, I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out what was happening there, but I don't know. It just didn't work out. Whatever she had planned did not work out.
This is one of the heartbreaking moments where Russian females literally had the read, rush banana, and that little missing smoke is costing them so much momentum and money. Because now they're on a weird buy here with SGs, Tech 9s, P90s, and Kimov is gonna get killed by its own players. Ice here, so a little bit of an unfortunate round for everyone. Our best player going down to a friend. And let's see if they can get that Marco kill, who's playing a little loosely here, getting the first kill onto Ice. But this time, Miss Blue Jay said no. Kills Marco in return. And look at Croatian females rotate, Reggie.
Yeah,
already ready.
It's looking quite hot here, and already Malignity just holding it off with the op. A nice 2K there to go ahead and put the cherry on top. May find that 3, goes to the push. Chloe plays, spot the P90 for a reason, and that's the reason to shut down Malignity. But Bamber Snatch there, going to go ahead and get that last kill. Find that 14th round for Croatian females. Get them 2 rounds away from winning this game. So, not too shabby there. Not too shabby at all.
14-5 here. We are 2 rounds away from Croatian's females' first win in the Supergirl Gamer Pro Series. If someone can confirm me that in chat, if you have the time, go to Challenger mode, find Supergirl. Let me know if that's correct, because I do believe it is, and I'm excited for it to happen, but not without Russian females putting up a fight. So let's see if they can come back in this game, as we have a full buy round for both teams, and not a lot of utils left on Russian female already after 15 seconds, or 30 seconds in.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do see there's a normal setup up towards A site that smoke off towards, hold the smoke. There it is. There's that hole in the smoke, and that's why make sure you get everything smoked off perfectly. Skittles does get taken down from Kimov, though. Bamber Snatch just chilling up on top of balcony. May find a kill somewhere. Did end up taking Kimov out, but still 4-on-3, and they know for a fact that Chloe with the P90 is inside long hauls, because they can hear that P90 from a mile away. Malignity, a free kill off onto Miss Blue Jay, and now it's a 2-on-4. Ice falling back with her teammate, but the timing there, the counter strike, god, timing just so unfortunate. Malignity gets that kill on the Chloe plays. Now it's all up to Ice inside of sewers. May be able to find a kill or two here. And there it is, right through the wall on towards Shorty Short, about to walk face to face with Malignity or Marcos. And the timing there, it's a fiesta. They're all just trying to get this knife kill, and we are now into a knife round. And just like that,
a knife round. I had some hope that Ice was gonna find Marco, and then we could have said Polo, but unfortunately, Ice went down to a knife. So 2 knife rounds, or 2 knife kills into this match so far. And match point for Croatian female. Our first victory from Croatian female is about to happen. History in the making here, as Shorty Shorts is trying to go and do something crazy with a Zeus here. Drops their op into mid and tries to rush down and get that kill. I think there was an aborted situation where they came back without it, and the bomb is gonna be in the site right away from Russian female after that Malignity kind of, I don't want to say fiasco, but whiffs. It's all he needs of Cookie plays, Reggie.
Yeah, there it is.
I mean Chloe plays.
Yeah, Cookie plays. I like that. I was like, you said Cookie plays. I was like, is there a Cookie plays in this game? So I was looking at the score, I'm like, where's Cookie plays? I love the name. But yeah, you know what? I appreciate Chloe in the P90. You can never go wrong with the P90 in a situation like that.
Great performance from everyone onto the Croatian females. Look at the scoreboard. They having a lot of kills in. Again, I want to say congratulations to Croatian females, because it does mean that they run away with a victory here, and they are making it to the top 4 of this week. So they secured 50 points. And although it doesn't matter on paper, it matters in my heart, because that means that one team progressed in the bracket further than they ever had. in a way because of their win. So congratulations to you, Croatian females, Russian females V2. Thank you so much for playing once again. We have to say goodbye to you next today, but we hope that you come back next week. It's always fun to see you in there. And on that note, Reggie, I think we're gonna jump into a quick break, and we'll be right back for our first semifinal of the night.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling, it's good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this.
Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't gonna compromise, why should you?
You're right.
Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra, with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Welcome back to Supergirl Gamer Pro week number 8. I'm Miss RV and joined with the Canadian Hay, also known as my friend Reggie.
Hello, hello. How are we doing?
Good, good, good. We just saw our first quarterfinal and only quarterfinal of the day because everyone else got a bye, and we saw the Russian females V2 fall to the Croatian females. Congratulations to Croatian females, and we will get to see a little bit your semifinal a little bit later. But for this first semifinal of the night, Reggie, guess who's playing? We have such a great game. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for this, honestly. It's going to be Dignitas versus Able Esports. And I actually tried out for Able Esports for their, I believe it was their advanced roster. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting to see them. I did not end up choosing them, but it was a good time nonetheless. And, very well. I like the organization. I'm a fan of the org for sure. This is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be probably one of the most competitive matches you're going to be watching here. And it's a shame that it's semifinals. This is more one of the matches I'd see in like a grand final scheme of things. But I don't know. What are your thoughts here for this?
Yeah, super excited. Let's go check out the bracket so you can see how it all unfolded so far for tonight. Yeah, I'm excited. Like you mentioned, this is a really hype match, probably one of the hottest game of the night. So I'm excited for it. And the roster for today, Reggie, is also exciting because we have 4 official members from Dig and Ringer, T Connor, as well as 4 official members of Able. And like we mentioned a little bit earlier, A Ringer, because Giraffe is going to play with Violet for Supergirl, but she actually joined for the ACA roster. So she was able to confirm to us that she will be continuing her path with the Violent Roses into the Supergirl Gamer Pro event, but she will be joining Able during the ESC season that starts next week. So that's exciting to see. We're going to have a chance to see her in action a little bit later tonight. But I believe the video has been done as well while we were on break. Can you lead us through it with your one monitor laptop?
Oh,
Am I
yeah.
asking you too much? Right
The old one monitor laptop. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It brings back the old days. But yeah, honestly. So of course we got our very first ban, which is Overpass, banned by Dig, and then of course Nuke. Good pick on banning that because Able Esports chose that one there to get rid of. Vertigo, good choice, banning by Dig. Mirage from Able Esports, so not too bad. They're getting rid of the defaults now, the default maps. Inferno gone from Dig, and of course the very last map banned was Dust 2 from Able Esports. So guess what map we're looking at here? We did the whole process of elimination. We are now stuck with Train, which is still a good map, and that's a very fun map to watch. I believe we've seen both these teams play on this map. So yeah, should be a good one.
I'm super excited. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that last week or 2 weeks ago, Dig lost to Violent Roses on that map. So I'm happy to check it out. Will Dignitas have worked a little bit on their train, or did Able Esports feel confident to bring in Dignitas on train as well because they saw that weakness a couple of weeks ago? So excited to see what's gonna happen. I was giving a lot of props to Milk onto that lot of room and T-Con push. I do believe that she's a big reason why Dig has been so solid on train. And unfortunately, during that match versus Violent Roses, they were not able to kind of set her up for success at that outside hold onto their CTs. So curious to see how we're gonna see this Dignitas in the server's adjustment.
Tonight. I'm excited. I am. This is going to be a hype game at the end of the day. It's going to be a very, very hype game. I'm just wondering in terms of who's going to get this knife round because I find Train is so crucial for knife round, in my opinion, of just who gets that CT start. Because this is one of those maps where it's obviously more CT sided. It's tough to kind of get a well played T side team here, I find, especially for Train. But I believe you said this last time we cast, like 3 weeks ago, where you said that this is actually played a lot during the showdown.
Yeah.
You saw a lot of Trains. So I think it's going to be more accustomed to these teams here to see Train played out because I believe both these teams did play in the showdown as well, didn't they?
Yes. So for some reason, North American teams are loving that Train, and we're not even gonna have to wait any longer, Reggie, because all the players are ready in the server, so we can jump into that beautiful map for that crucial knife round that you talked about and see if Able Esports or Dig is gonna win the knife advantage. And let's look at the roster. Meanwhile, we Rain, T Connor, Tia, Emily, and Milky. So we're only missing the new player from Brazil on the Dig side, Sholiana. And on Able, we have Bouchard, Snowy, Kimi, Smiley, and Sapphire. And once again, we're missing Giraffe, who is now a new member of Able. But she's there in spirit because she's in chat and she's going to be rooting for her team.
Oh yeah, she's hyping the whole team up. You know what? That's all you need. A little bit of energy. That's the kind of energy that we talk about when you say send your energy. That's the energy we're talking about. But here we go. We're into the pistol round, and of course, we're going to see Bouchard and Kimmy both be rocking the utility here. 2 smokes, a molly, and 2 flashes for the team. So I think we're going to end up seeing a bit of a push towards A site. Of course, the smokes are now heading out. We got Zed smoked off as well as Sandwich. Now, look at that. A nice, clean bomb plant position here as Sapphire gets his bag. Get the bomb down. Trade after trade is coming. Connor's one kills left, right, center. 2-on-2, a 1-on-2 now. It's all Sapphire getting spammed down through the smoke. 10 health left. It's going to be a spooky round for her as she gets taken down from Milky Milk. So 1-0, and that was a very hectic round. Like, my brain couldn't even process half the things going on there. But it was spicy at the end of the day.
Very hectic round, but Able Esports did so good. It's so unfortunate. It did not seem like they had anyone covering them back. And Milk, I mentioned, is a crucial player on Dig with that fast flank ladder, able to get 3 kills. It's kind of, in a way, unacceptable to leave that open for Able, and it's going to make them pay with all of their lives as they are down by 1 versus Dig. And Milk already in that ladder room position that she loves so much.
Always making those plays in there. Always making those plays. Thea spots 1. Actually spotted 2 there. The molly goes out. Now she's just going to start farming, getting those stats up. A nice 3K. Macy a 4. We may even see an ace here coming through, but not happening. Milky Milk does get that kill. It's traded off from Sapphire. It is going to be Sapphire in a 1-on-4. And just like that, rotating over towards a site where she will be met by Rain. So 2-0. And that was not too bad. They ended up getting a kill, 0 investment for Able Esports. So you can't really go too wrong there. We are going to see some guns now coming into play for Able. AKs all around the board. Decent set of nades as well. But yeah, should be kicking in now with our 3rd round.
Tia with a clean ult at Inner. She's been a solid Dig Inner player. Just overall one of the best anchor Dig has had at the moment. And right away, Smiley getting away with the T-Connor pick onto T-Con. I know Able is a big fan of these picks, so the caster curse.
Yeah, there it is. There we have it. There's that caster curse, though, it's the real thing. We're now seeing Able Esports trying to bring it back in a nice 4-on-2 situation for it. The molly goes out, kind of pushes Milky Milk back a little bit. The smoke goes out to slow things down. They know exactly where Milky Milk is. It just comes down to the timing here. And oh, there it is. Sapphire, that last kill on a Milky Milk. There it is. Look at that. Able Esports gets themselves that very first round on T side. And that's a very good start. You know, they keep this going. It could look quite hot for them.
Yeah, I'd like to formally apologize to all of Dignitas organization. I will never do this again. Send that curse to Tia. So she's not that great. Just I'm trying to like balance the karma out. As Milk get caught off guard outside, but Kimi is having so much difficulty finishing her. She ends up killing Milk AF blind. And all of the players that are regrouping outside, because this is going to be a push from Able with 5 AKs. And Bomb is going to get planted by Smiley, the real Asian, not the fake one.
Well, Rain, last player alive, 5-7 in the hand, just sitting inside of Zed, hoping to find at least 1 kill. That's about all she could hope for here. About to peek, but peek in the wrong direction, ends up walking directly into Snowy. And a 2-2 now. The game is tied up, and Able Esports bringing it back slowly but surely.
And Dig is going to go onto a full buy here. Emily buying that glass cannon, taking 1 for the team. She knows how important her op can be, and Able is going to right away timeout. Not sure if there's a problem with the players in the server or just doing attack, but we know a couple of weeks ago a lot of the players had to restart because they forgot to change their rates. So I just like to throw in them under the bus. Seems like I can talk right now. Under the bus, just because you should have that in your exec, girl. So that's my rant of the day. But it looks like all the players are still in the server, so it might be an actual attack.
There you go. You can't go wrong with the old tack pause, I guess. Should be kicking off about 10 seconds now. Of course, we have guns all around the board. Emily now has herself that op in hand. And, of course, Milky Milk, the only player who's kind of struggling with economy, going to be sticking around with a FAMAS. Everyone else with the M4s. On the other side of things, Able Esports, they're going to have a nice hefty buy here. Of course, AKs all around the board. Good set of smokes for every single player. I think we can see quite a nice A take, if anything, here, from what I'm seeing with the nades.
You know, Tia Inner only with a smoke in hand, so not a lot of util for her. So she looks like she's going to decide to play extremely passive. And this time, Able Esports is not getting that picked. T-Con, they love to do so. So it allows Emily to be safely sitting in that Z that you like to say.
Yeah, I'm very Canadian with my Zs there. I call everything, even the CZ, everything. It's brutal.
And it looks like we're going to see some sort of a fake outside. And Kimi getting the first kill could be huge. Even though Tia is able to capitalize on her position to kill Snowy, we now have an empty bomb site. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 as Emily misses her first kill. But doesn't miss out on the second. And Bouchard with the fadeaway shot. I don't even know if she realized herself that she got that kill and getting the triple in a 1 versus 3 bomb planted. What a round from Boo Boo. Holy moly. Giraffe in chat is probably going ham.
Oh, yeah, that is absolutely nutty right there. Bouchard going just going hard right there. That was outstanding. A nice 3K to go ahead and earn the team another round. So 3-2, Able Esports looking nice. Dig now, kind of forced to save with a bunch of upgraded pistols, couple frag grenades, but that's about all you're going to see here. No rifles, no armor, nothing at all. This is just a throwaway round. They're playing risky, playing up close and already smiling with that kill onto Emily. Just like that, 5 on 4.
A little bit of a fun bowl here at T-Con. It was so scary to me. I thought that Dig was going to capitalize on it, but Bouchard is there to protect Milk. To protect her teammate, Sapphire, not Milk at all. Planted bomb and Rain catching Kimi off guard with that up. Kimi not aware at all this could be possible. But only getting one here onto this save round. 4-2 for Able Esports as we get into round number 7.
Situation like that, I'd say Rain should have just fell back, saved the op for next round. Would have been nice to give to Emily. So instead now they're going to have to buy Emily an op instead. So that's about what we're seeing here. Definitely a weird flex. Like, just went in like a bat out of hell directly into B's site with the op in a 1v4 situation. Definitely a crazy strat there. Let's speak of another strat. Didn't really work out here, but good thing Milky Mick there with a nice trade. He gets a nice 2-for-1, so you can't go wrong with that deal. Snowy still inside of T-Con, holding it back with her partner, Sapphire, hoping to find a kill somewhere. It's a 4-on-3, and the whole round kind of came down to a little bit of a standstill here. Snowy's really trying to find a trade somewhere on a player of Dignitas, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon.
Yeah, both teams are being very patient here in that 3 versus 4. There's a little bit of a switch here with Emily and Milk because she's low. She picked up that op from Emily and gave her that M4. Too bad for Connor. I feel like he did 90 on both of these latter player. But at least Milk was able to get that double after. And it looks like Snowy knows exactly where Milk is. And Milk peaks at the exact right time. Snowy not patient enough. And it's all in the hands of Bouchard with the bomb towards Ali to do something. And Sapphire here getting the first kill. It's going to be a hard one to close this out, and unfortunately she's gonna go down, and it's gonna give Dig a little bit of a breathing room here as they get their 3rd round into this first half.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix this microphone here quickly.
It's a mystery. It's
a
mystery, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a microphone tech, let us know in chat what Reggie could do to get it fixed. He's tried a couple of things. But this time around, Able Esports is not at all even doing anything at Brown Hall. They're trying to do a little bit of a split outside with 3 people. Ali, Rain utilizing her smoke very early into this round. Still a minute and 30 seconds left. And the util is kind of drying up onto Dig's side. Look at these flashes and mollies left. Not a lot of stuff to work with, and Rain is already completely empty. But Dig has a lot of room control, so on a good side, that's like the position for Dig is perfect for this exact situation. So let's see if they can do anything with it, as Emily is trying to feel that pressure towards T-Con. Good timing from her. She's gonna flash Rain into that alley. This might be a completely perfect play here, and Rain gets away with the kill to Sapphire. Takes Snowy at the back. Gets another kill. What a spectacular round by Dig. Everything was textbook perfect. The teamwork, the calm, the support.
How does that
Clean,
happen?
clean.
Like I wonder how that happened. That's insane. Absolutely insane there. Rain just played it perfectly at Ivy, and that's what we want to see there. Completely shut it back. And now the game's tied up again. This is a close game. This is about what we predicted, though, in terms of our in terms of the insaneness of this match. You know, good old 4. It's 4-4 right now. The game is tight. We're getting close to that round for round kind of gameplay that we like to see in competitive matches.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sapphire gets shot through the wall in that spam position by Emily. You hate to see it. She did not even show a single pixel. But that shot, if Emily rewatches the replay, she's going to be pretty happy with it. As this time, we have a little bit of a brownout control from Abel. It's Snowy and Smiley pushing that player, that Tia back, forcing Dig to have 2 players enter. And it's the right play because all of Abel is regrouping towards there. Abel honestly kind of slowed down their pace, and it doesn't seem like it's working pretty well for them so far.
Oh, that
we're gonna see inner crush and that molly from T. Connor.
That looked outstanding there. What a hold. Just a 2-player hold on B site. Shut the whole entire push down from Able Esports. They got outplayed there. At that point, completely outplayed. Yeah, they had the read there, getting themselves ready for a take towards B site on 2 players on B from Dig, but just that hold, that molly was just a cherry on top of the hold from who was that? Thea, I believe. So very well played hold on B site, and I think Able Esports now going to start rethinking if that's really the play to go to now, knowing that 2 strong players are just holding it back on B site.
Yeah, I mentioned it briefly last round, but I want to go back on it as we go into this save round from Abel. It looks like we're going to try to do an outside pop flash or something, but as soon as they start slowing the rounds down, I don't know if it's something about doubting or something about kind of feeling the nerves, but as soon as we stop picking that T-Con, stop pushing back Dig and taking some risks and disrupting Dig's CT side, Able Esports is just running into Dig's crosshair, and their teamwork is so spectacular, and they seem to be really used to this kind of play, and they just shut Able down back to back into these last couple of rounds. So I'd like to see something different here from Able. A little more disruptive and less of like a wall towards a bomb site, because this hasn't worked out in the last couple of rounds.
No, it's just not working out in Able Esports. They're going to have to find a way to fix this. Kimmy does have that op in hand, so they may find a kill somewhere. Emily ready for it. No longer blind. And I think we're going to see a bit of a take towards either Ivy or I was going to say T-Connor, or Ivy or T-Con. But, yeah, it should be an interesting round for them. They do have a player inside of T-Con currently. It's going to be Sapphire, the op in the hands of Kimmy. And she is, I believe, heading up towards Ivy. May find that kill on towards Rain. Milky in her favorite position. Oh, did she spot a leg? She did not. She very well might. There it is, the old first kill. And, oh, goodness gracious, a nice 2K from Milky Milk. That's what you want to see there. Milky Milk just holding Pop Dog down like she does every single round.
Yeah, she's really good at it. And looks like just a dry drop here is not going to be enough to kill Milk in that ladder. She did not even lose more than half of her HP, so we're gonna have to switch it up onto Able Esports' side. And as I mentioned, you know, as soon as we slow down the pace for Abel, it doesn't seem to be going in our favor. Dig is getting those frags out, and this might be Abel's only chance here as they get the kill onto Ali on Rain and Milk at ladder. Kimi tries to get another one, kind of going ham with it. She knows where T. Connor is, but there was not a lot of time on the clock, and she had to do something. And unfortunately for her, that something was not good enough for Abel to win that round.
That's where it gets kind of scary when you start playing the time, when it starts getting close, because then you have to start making plays with... You really have to start making plays where you start debating if it's even worth it. And that's kind of what we saw there. It's just one of those situations where they kind of ran time down to where they had to make unjustifiable moves. But here it is, Able Esports getting themselves ready for a nice push in towards B site. Of course, the peak from Emily going to work out nice. Does take Smiley down. It is now 4 players up in Brown Halls, making themselves ready for this push towards B site. And, yeah, here she goes, heading up towards Brown Hall. It's going to be held off by Thea as well as Emily. We've seen it happen before where it was just held down nice from Thea last round. Can it happen this round?
Yeah, good. Kind of a one-way smoke here for Abel, but it's a little bit too deep, and this allows Am to kind of support Tia here. And Abel is not going to be able to plant that bomb. I'm not a fan of having to see these kind of sentences. I need to figure out, I need to have an Abel synonym on my left, you know? And just like, as soon as I want to say Abel is Abel, and I turn my head and I pick one of those. So go ahead and chat and give me a little bit of Abel synonyms. I'd like to say something else.
Abel synonyms would work quite well. I like it. Hopefully we do find a good old synonym here. And look at that. T. Connors. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all, honestly. Not surprised at all. Good 2K there.
Yeah.
That's about what you want to see.
It doesn't look like Abel has any solution for that ladder push from Dig. And as I mentioned, actually, in the very, very beginning of this game, this is what Dig is best at. That ladder and T-Con control. If you don't punish them, or if you let them get it round after round, there's no way you can have a successful default if you don't have a protocol to retake it. And Abel right now is just lacking that on their T side.
They are not able to get the bomb down.
Yep. Not allowed to get the bomb down. Okay, that's not bad. It's a good synonym.
Able, not allowed. I like that. I like that. There you go. There's that shout out. The stardom there.
We're looking at round number 14. So only 2 rounds left for Dig to get to double digit. And this will be necessary, I believe, to win that round. But Milky got challenged twice, and she said no on the second peak and killed that Bouchard. While Rain on top of green and T. Connor towards E-Box are completely deleting Abel off the map. And once again, I believe that Dig add control of ladder room here.
Wow.
And yeah, honestly, as soon as you give Dig ladder room, it's kind of impossible, or T-Con, it's kind of impossible to win these rounds. And this is what we're seeing right now from them. So good performance from Dig so far as we head into the last round of this first half.
Get Giraffely in here, am I right? But here it is. Bouchard going for the heavy push. Milky Milk could have missed that shot and gets completely punished there. Smiley and Snowy, good first picks there. Thea does come back with a nice 2-for-2 trade on both Sapphire and Bouchard. They are now going for the heavy push on towards B site. Bomb is planted and the retake now underway. T. Connors finds that first. Rain finds that second. Of course, last is Kimmy. It's good old 1-on-3. She is just completely mollied out. They know where she is. Emily sticking bomb. Goes to the old peak. Oh, missed it by just an inch. And just like that, 11-4 for scoreline for Dignitas. But Able Esports now able to move on to that CT side. Can they bring it back? The question's on you, Ms. Harvey. Can they?
It's going to be really difficult if they don't win that pistol round. So crucial round number 16 as we head into the second half. But you saw before that switch, there was 9 rounds in a row for Dig. No pause from Abel during that 9 rounds. So a little bit of a disappointment that we were not able to stop that bleeding. The Dig is probably really happy with the outcome of this half because it wasn't looking good at the beginning. In Milky Milk and Tia rushing down ladder, and it looks like a repeat of what we saw last round, but there's no flanker this time. Onto Abel. Snowy stopping the Milky Milk train after 2 kills, but Bouchard is left completely by herself versus 4, and she's not going to be able to do anything with that. It's 12-4 for Dig. And Reggie, this could be a quick one if Abel doesn't stop that momentum.
Oh no, they got to stop this Milky Way. I'm done with the dad jokes, but of course it's gonna be Able Esports. They do have 2 scouts and Deagles all around. They're getting themselves ready with the old 4 stack on towards A site. The aggressive Deagle from Bouchard up towards B site. Oh, she hears all of the noise, hoping to find a kill somewhere. Not going to happen. Milky Milk finds that first kill. Emily finds that second, and Milky with his third. And now it's just, at this point, it's just a farm fest. An absolute farm fest. T. Connor's the last kill into Sapphire. And just like that, 13-4 for Dignitas. And it's looking like a save. So I think at this point, Dig now just getting those final nails into the coffin of this game.
Yeah, Milk with the 20 kills. She's a monster on train for Dig. When they're winning, she's always the one doing great. And Abel here, like you mentioned, on the full save. They're going to do a train rush in her. That's how I call it. And it's going to be carnage because everyone from Dig is rushing there as well. And Snowy and Smiley trading off the first 2 kills as we have a 1 versus 3. Gonna be a rough one. And with that overview camera, Emily is going to get the last kill this round. It's 14-4. It's getting closer and closer. I think this is 12 rounds in a row for Dig here.
I am just loving these cam paths from our observers right now. It's just making this whole entire game look like a giant cinematic flick that you'd see on YouTube or something. Outstanding. But here it is. Bashar gonna find that first kill, going for the old spam 2 smoke, not gonna find anything else there. Kimmy does manage to take out Emily, and T. Connors finds that 1 trade, may find a second, hold the angle, not working out. Bashar beats her to the punch. It's now 4-on-2, and it's up to Rain and Milky Milk. Can they do it? Rain about to rain some nothing down onto Sapphire, because it's actually a sunny day, and I guess Milky Milk, last player alive, finds the kill onto Sapphire, 1-on-3. Let's see if Milk can do this.
Yeah, Milk has been known to do these kind of rounds, but not this time, said Snowy, with a beautiful round from Abel. This was a round to take, but it was also kind of a, I don't want to say throwaway round for Dig, but we did have some kind of lesser guns on the team. We're still rich and we're still able to buy 1 arena for Emulite, but it's going to be faced with Kimmy at upper with the same weapon in end. Let's see if she's able to get a pick onto Dig as they try to retake Brahma control.
She loves that op. Absolutely loves the op. And you know what? I don't blame her. She's always finding kills left, right, and center, so tends to work itself out. Of course, Snowy's got a weird feeling that somebody's in Pop Dog. Everyone's got a feeling that's how it can happen, potentially. Getting themselves all ready. Of course, Bomb now rotating over towards just outside T-Con, actually, as the smokes head out in towards a site. Now the execute underway. It is going to be an interesting push here. Snowy does not get the kill on to Rain, and that's unfortunate because just like that, it is just snowballing around.
Oh.
Kimmy, last player alive. She's nodding her head. She knows what's happening, and she's going to go and fall back, save that off, and hope they don't hunt. But this will be game point for Dignitas.
What a beautiful round and execute from Dig. It was almost too good to be true. Thought at some point Mil got lost in her own smoke and maybe it was going to be a disaster, but they just nailed every single shot that they took. So Abel, even that one, look at Tia just jumping Galil Kimmy in the head. This is going to be match point, like you said, and not a good one to lose for Abel because look at the money. Kimmy is going to go ahead on the P90. We have a shoddy. We have 2 SMGs. This is another grim round here for Abel.
Yeah, this is like a put your weapons together kind of pieced up round here. And already I'm Elite fully blind because the kill onto Sapphire is now a 5-on-4 and a 5-on-3 as Milky Milk finds that kill onto Smiley. Holding it back, she gets taken down. Thea finds Snowy. And wow, that P90 was a good purge from Kimmy. She managed to find a nice 2K. May find more. Kimmy takes a bit of a nade down, but not too worried. Does go for the old jumping off and managed to find the kill onto Thea. It's now a 1-on-2. And who would have thought that last buy was the closest they came to earn the round? Just like that, 6-15.
6-15. So the dream and the comeback is still possible for Abel because even though they have their back against the wall, we have AKs onto Dig's side. So no op this time for Emily to have fun towards Decon. Pretty amazing weapons here onto Abel. We have an AK, a FAMAS, a P90, a Scout, and an M4. So five different gun, but Rain is going to get the first kill onto Snowy at ladder.
It worked out last time, though, for Abel Esports. It's not looking the same, though. It's a 1-on-5 now with Smiley, last player. 16-6 is a scoreline. Dignitas moving on up to the finals as we get ourselves ready for Violent Roses and Croatian females.
Milk with the only player in the server with 20 kills and up with 24, but everybody else is trailing her from close. This is a great performance from Dig. A lot better than what we saw last time on Train. Honestly, my mind is blanking. I can't believe if they played Train last week, but definitely 2 weeks ago, they had a little bit of trouble versus Violent Roses. So a great performance and showing from Dig. And that means we're almost ready to go into the other semifinal of the night, Reggie, between Violent Roses and Croatian females. But before that, guess what?
I
like to make you guess.
I know. I don't know. I'll go for the first guess tonight, and I'm thinking a break. But before the break, a quick message from our partners here. We got Zenny Gaming. Of course, the glass you can see on Steph's face, those are Zenny Gaming Blocks Edition, guys. Be sure to go ahead and grab yourselves a pair of those. Block that blue light, that deadly blue light from your screens. It stops those headaches you always get when you question, where are these headaches coming from? Well, it's coming from the blue light. Zenny has blocking technology. It gets rid of them. So go ahead and get that. Also, buy yourself a Nissan. If you really want a really fast car, that's what I don't have a Nissan, but I maybe should get one. There you go. Steph does. Also, Marines, U.S. Air Force folks, thank you for your service. And, of course, GameStop. Those are our partners. Hope to see you guys in a bit for the next game as we get on to our next game of the semifinals.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling, it's good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this.
Brake. Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't gonna compromise, why should you?
You're right.
Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
You can trade all the games, accessories, consoles, and tech you don't use anymore to get cash or store credit at GameStop. Check out the Trade Center on the GameStop app, visit GameStop.com/trade, or talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store to see how much your trades are worth.
For a long time, we had to prove ourselves. But we always knew what we were capable of. We knew when the time came, we would be ready for anything. Our numbers keep rising. And so do we.
Welcome back to week 8 of Supergirl Gamer Pro. We just had 2 really good games. Croatians females first win into this series, as well as Dig's dominance onto Able Esports for our first semifinal. But we have another semifinals in store today, Reggie. It's going to be between Violent Roses and Croatian female. Excited for it, as the vetoes has already been done because they've been waiting patiently for us to be ready for a little bit. And Reggie, I'm going to jump right away. While we look at the brackets real quick, I'm going to tell you what the map is, because we're going to be playing a little bit of Inferno once again. So Croatian warmed up on it after their win versus Russian female V2, and they're now looking pretty hot jumping into that Inferno game versus Violent Roses.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I think a Violent Roses Dignitas finals will be quite an impressive one. It would have been even cooler if it was Able Esports Violent Roses, just to see Giraffe have to go against her own team. But yeah, it should be a good one. Yeah, either way. Croatian females, I don't know. I see Violent Roses has more kind of more drive for this, in my opinion. But end of the day, it all comes down to kind of how we're going to see this game turn out. It is on Inferno, though, so you know what? We saw one Inferno game. Who knows what this one's going to bring upon us?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Croatian females if they can show up versus a team like Violent Roses, who's been so dominant on this tournament so far. And you mentioned it, Giraffe is going to be playing on that roster until the end of the event. So if you are just catching up with us, Able Esports picked her up this week, but she will not be playing with them until the end of this event because she's sticking through with the people she qualified with. And I have a little bird in my ears that says the 9th round has been completed. So we are ready to go live as we jump into the second final of the night. And I think we might be ready right away for the pistol. But before that, let's look at the Violent Roses lineup. It's the same one as week 1. Giraffe Lady, Nocturne, NTS, Andrea, and Kai versus Croatian females, as you saw a little bit earlier. It was Malignity, Bamber, Snatch, Shorty, Shorts, Marcos, and Skittles. This will be another cast from Miss Harvey and Reggie, and we are now live with semifinal number 2 of Super Girl Gamer Pro week number 8.
Oh yeah, and we're already looking into our very first third-person camera directly in the face of players. It starts off with Marcos getting that first kill on towards NTS. Malignity just ready for this meat grinder that's happening here. Just funneled directly through. Bomb goes down. Malignity, oh my goodness gracious. A 3K, trying to go for the 4, but not going to happen. Kai finds that trade. End of the day, it's a 1-on-3, and it's going to be a tough round for Kai. She still has to go ahead and try to get that bomb. And it ain't looking too hot because the Glock just ran out of ammo. And just like that, Bamber snatched the last kill onto Kai. 1-0 for Croatian females. And wow, Malignity just popping off.
That was a great round from Malignity. That triple kill happened so fast. And at some point, I thought all that effort was for nothing when Kai almost got an ace of her own to close that round. But Croatian female was able to close it up. But look at these weapons. 5 SMGs on Croatian females. This is the type of investment we do in Eastern Europe. But it's almost a full save on Violent Roses. So we're going to go for third round buys. It's going to be a very interesting moment. SMG versus AKs then. But we're not there yet as Bomb is still in T-spawn. And Marcos, first casualty on the CT side for this round. Might be the last casualty as well. All of the Violent Roses members are regrouping towards that banana.
Yeah, they definitely want to take this. They're definitely really hoping to take this B site, but Malignity going to shut it back a little bit, finish off Kai there. Now it's Nocturne and Andrea. Can they do this? Hoping to find some kills, but no luck. Shorty Short coming in with the old MP9. Only 2 casualties there for Croatian females, and it's already 2-0. Of course, the AK is now in the hands of Violent Roses players. Giraffe League, last player to decide what she wants to buy, and there it is. 5 AKs all around the board. They are lacking utility, which could be a downfall to them, depending on what site they want to take. But I find with a lack of utility like this, we may see pretty much wherever the smokes are going, that's where the execute is going to end up happening. So there's kind of a lack. You can't really go for the fakes, or else you're really risking losing all your utility potentially. But yeah, very slow round already starting off there. We did get that nade right down towards mid, but it did absolutely 0 damage to anyone on T side. Smoke coming out there on the banana should be dissipating quite soon, and we do see Bomb now heading up towards banana. First smoke off towards CT. They're hoping to shut sight back a little bit as a push through smoke going to play out. NTS hoping to find a kill, but no luck. It's still 5-on-5 and 1:10 seconds left.
Yeah, but Croatian females with 4 SMGs, this might hurt, especially since McNeilty had enough money to buy an M4, but she picked up an AMP. I'm a fan of an AMP, but then this station that could be very costly depending on Violent Roses hit their shot. But as you mentioned, 1 flash, 1 molly left onto Violent Roses, and Giraffe getting that kill is actually crucial while NTS capitalize on Marco's mistakes, gets the double to entry into A, and those AKs are coming in handy all across the map, leaving Shorty Short in a 1 versus 4. Potentially saving that AK is going to be the plan, but gets caught off guard by NTS on the hunt already. 3 bullets left, NTS. Will it be enough? And yes, it will. Shorty Short falling. First round on the board for Violent Roses.
It looks like once Violent Roses got those weapons in hand, it just started looking up for them. We are going to see now, instead of just having a few utility, they're going to have a nice, decent buy of utility. Everyone's got nades. Everyone's got a full set of smokes. Now we're going to see some action start getting made here. Croatian females are going for the old forest buy here. Of course, with Mag 7 bought up the Bamber Snatch. 2 forest buys from Malignity and Shorty Short. And it's just an all-around weird buy coming in from Croatian females, in my opinion.
Yeah, you are totally right. But again, Violent Roses with that 4AK combo, and this time they have a lot more utility, so they're gonna be doing a lot more damage. But they're taking their time as the clock is ticking, but not quick enough for them to have to make a play. Christian Female might be looking into a trap at banana. It looks like they want to peek that smoke. Not quite sure. We might have to see a battle soon enough as Violent Roses is gaining more ground. Kind of a little bit of a fake. Pushing Female only partially buying it. But look at the map here. Bandersnatch spotted all of the T players taking control of A, and bomb is going to get planted in that A bomb site. And Skittles with the smoke push, getting that kill, huge kill into that post plant 2v2. But let's see if Croatian Female is going to go for this.
It kind of looked like they were debating if they wanted to go for it. And I did see Bandersnatch start falling back a bit, but now they're going for the 2-on-2 retake. At this point, you may as well go for anything. You need those rounds on CT side. Kai holding it back, gets rid of the first rifle there on Malignity. Now it's all to Bandersnatch as Giraffe shuts that little goal down as well. 2-2, and Violent Roses brought it back now with a nice tie. Who is going to break this tie is the question we got to be asking ourselves.
Violent Roses last round, really doing some work with the fakes already onto round number 4. They gambled that potentially Croatian Female was on a save. Wasn't sure if there was a buy here. So kind of a fake to see what's happening at B. Try to get some intel, and it worked out for them. As Magnility is going to be the first casualty by Molly, by fire, into this tie match, as you mentioned. Bandersnatch, I'm not quite sure where that kill happened. Was it a mid? That sounded like a nutty shot. We were not in the eyes of it, but looked like it was pretty nutty.
Yeah, I believe that was mid, but here it is. Marcos there. The only player on B side is the rest of the team now going for the heavy push. He's just sitting directly inside. Shuts the plant down. So at least that runs time down. And Shorty Short gets a shot into the head of Kai. NTS holding it back. Now it's a 2-on-2, and this round has went into Violent Rose's hands. Potentially could backfire now. Skittles has the deagle in hand. And never mind. NTS shuts Skittles down. Now it's at the Bandersnatch. An AK in hand. No armor, though, so that aim punch is definitely a threat. But she does have, well, she has nothing now. She's on the ground, and NTS, with a nice headshot, earns his team another round. 3-2.
Yeah, 4K onto NTS last round. We're going to see our first time out of the game with Violent Roses losing a player in the server. Looks like we have to do a little bit of a restart onto Andrea's side. Potentially rates, potentially frame rates. Who knows? But Croatian Female is going to get a little bit of time to breathe and utilize that time actually to potentially decide what they're going to do with that op setup. I don't know if Skittle is going to go ahead with a double op. That might be what they're discussing right now, because we still have 6.4K in hands. No weapon has been purchased. As Andrea rejoins the server in time.
Only $3,300 though, so I feel like Nocturne and NTS are going to buy her a rifle or something. She's got, yeah, there it is. NTS went ahead and bought her a rifle, so now it's going to be AKs, and of course Nocturne with it up. I've seen Nocturne at this whole entire tournament the last 8 weeks, and you know what? He's quite nutty with that thing. So nutty that he actually follows me on Twitter, so that's a crazy thing, you know?
But he's going to have to face Marcos on that op onto the Croatian Female. Marcos is running at B with it. Not going to go into an aggressive push, and it's probably the right call, as Kai had a way better spawn, taking control of that banana actually all by herself with 1 molly. So this is something that Croatian Female could utilize a little bit later if that happens again to Connor Violent Roses. But NTS making their way so far into alls after only 20 seconds left. 20 seconds into that round.
Oh, yeah.
First casualty happened at B with Kai. Kyler pushing that banana all by herself. This time getting punished here by a little bit of an over-peeking.
was definitely not the play, and now Skittles going for the peak, but gets taken down from NTS. That was a free kill there. Bamber Snatch goes down as well to Giraffely, and that just leaves A site completely wide open. And it should force Croatian females to just save those rifles, but from what I've seen, anything can happen here, and it looks like, yes, they are just going to go ahead and just save those rifles. Marco's holding that banana, the pop flash going out, and Marco's fully blind, falling back, does not get the shot off as NTS gets the headshot through that plywood onto Marco's head. Now it's all up to Shorty Short, a 1-on-4. At this point, the goal for Shorty is just to go ahead and survive, save that armor, save that M4, but that is going to be a tough one for her because just look, this hunt is so real right now. They're about to walk face-to-face with NTS, and NTS goes down, 19 health left on Shorty. A little bit of an upgrade there for Shorty, too. But getting for the push, the pop flash goes out to slow things down. Andrea really wants this kill, but saved by the bell. That's a free AK now into Shorty's hands.
Shorty Short with that flash saving. It's on life. Honestly, I think it was a game changer here. That means AK has been brought into the next round, which could be a game changer as the rest of Shorty's team is really short on cash and ops.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
And looks like Violet Roses is going to try to capitalize on that. Way to B rush and manipulate these so hard for we're just safe for B. And Marcos are going to fall right away. Bomb side is going to be taken, and we might see a save right away from Shorty Shorts and Skittles. As I say that, they get the first kills through the smoke.
It was a good attempt, but it didn't work out long enough. You know, I think Shorty should have probably fell back right after that first kill and just started saving. They would have been able to save two rifles and a Mag 7. Instead, now they're just going to be saving this AUG and a Mag 7, and I'm already seeing some definitely a weird meta here, but hey, it's working out. Skittles does get that kill in NTS, and Bamber. Oh, a nice free kill with the Mag 7. As you can tell, Nocturne and Andrea now, they want to go ahead and try to shut down these weapons that are going to be picked up. But that is going to be a 5th round coming in from Violent Roses. And look at that, a free AK on a Bamber Snatch. So you can't really go wrong there. They did manage to get those kills from the exits, so it worked out in their favor. But that's a free round for Violent Roses.
Yeah, AK and a lot of money in hand with that mag kill as well. So, you know, we lose a round, but our economy is looking a little bit better than it was earlier. And we have a double up set up here on two Croatian females. Probably 1B, probably 1A. That's what we are looking for. Peeking both sides, actually, but Shorty Short is going to fall to the end of Nocturnes, and this pop flash is stopping Marco's progress towards Banana as well. And probably the play here as Bamber Snatch tries to get a revenge onto Shorty Short, but loses its fight.
Just fully blind. Just fully blind. That was unfortunate. You kind of see Bamber Snatch panic a bit with the old AK spray. Fully white screen just did not work out too well. And now Malignity going to start rotating over towards A site just in case, trying to sort things out. But Bomb is up towards Banana. And oh, Skittles does the damage off to Andrea. Gets that first kill. May find a second, but no luck. Good thing Kai gets taken down from Malignity. Everyone has fallen off of B site, and that leaves B wide open for Nocturne, and I believe that is NTS. So it's going to be now a bit of a rotate from Giraffely. She's going to try to fall back, but instead going to fall back, find a kill on the Malignity. And you know what? It's all up to Marcos now. 1-on-2, the op in hand, and at this point, Marco's going to fall back, save that op for next round. This will be 6-2 now for Violent Roses.
But if he's not careful, he might be paying off of his life without being able to bring that op into round number 9. It's exactly what happened as NTS is debating. Should I pick up that op? Should we go double up on T side? But no, it's probably not a good idea. And Croatian females here, although they have good rounds, they're not able to close them at all. We're going to see like a broken buy here. 2 players with M4s trying to even out the money onto the CD side, and the rest of the team is going to be on a save.
This is one of those make or breaks for them at this point. they're quite behind with rounds, and Violent Roses, they're starting to really get their feelers out there. And just like that, Nocturne with a nice kill onto Shorty Short. That was a questionable play for Shorty, going through the smoke like that with no utility whatsoever. Giraffely does get the kill on Malignity, and now it's going to be one player on towards A site inside of Cubby, and that is going to be Skittles with the M4A1S. She's got to try to hold it back here. She's got to play it safe. Marcos sitting new box. Oh, the timing.
Oh.
Marcos looks to the right at the worst possible time. Andrea almost goes down but survives at 12 health. And I believe, I feel like I've seen Andrea come so close to death every game we've played, but she just never goes down at that point.
Andrea has been a monster in this weeks in these events so far, but today she doesn't even need to be, as her teammates are doing a lot of works, and it's now 7-2 for Violent Roses, but it's going to be buy time for Croatian females. Only one round in play. Marcos towards B once again with that op. Actually, never mind. He's alt mid, peeking, getting that information, and he looks like it's clear, but he's hearing all of the players running up A, giving that intel to Croatian female, but is it too little, too late? As we're gonna see Shorty Shorts get caught off guard, and Skittles only able to get one kill. Marco whiffing, getting killed by Andrea through the smoke. What is this chaotic round?
That is so unfortunate. That op shot missing. Just moved to the left by a split second, and it just backfired. The shot completely missed. But look at the timing here, NTS. Oh my goodness, what is the sensitivity? 10,000? Just with a nice flick, and then ends around with a 3K. Not too bad. 8-2 now for Violent Roses. I don't understand what that round was there.
Yeah, I feel that Marco's got so much information and so much intel, but whoever was rotating from Rap was caught off guard by all of the T's being already in lane. So I'm not quite sure if there was a little bit of miscom or a little bit of confusion on to Croatian female, because that looked pretty good for a bit. But we're gonna see another save round here from the CTs. It's like Violent Roses is running away with this TF so far. Only 2 rounds for their opponents, and those were the 2 first rounds of the AF.
Well, there's a bunch of pistols, and of course, Bandersnatch with the old swag 7. Oh, Marcos goes for the push through smoke, does not work out. Kyle on the other side of that. Now they're starting to make their way up towards A site. As Malignity does manage to get that deagle shot kill off onto Giraffely. Andrea finds a trade. End of the day, it's a 3-on-2. And of course, Skittles with the deagle just holding inside of A site. Man up walking up directly face to face with, I believe that's Andrea. But oh, NTS finds Bandersnatch. And that's going to force a rotate on towards B site. So Skittles had a good chance to potentially get a kill, maybe find a weapon. But now it just comes up to Skittles trying to find anything at this point. About to walk face to face with NTS, and oh, into the fire. Skittles melting away like a candle, but still, end of the day, it's now a 1-on-2, and Skittles got those good old spinning skills there with the old deagle. Not bad.
Yeah, really good round from Croatian females, although obviously it's going to be a last one for them. Getting away with 3 kills into this save round is pretty important, and potentially not for the economy of Violet Roses, who's looking really stellar, but more about that, saving that AK here, who's could come in Andy into next round. As we might be rich now, but we don't want to save again in this half, because at 9-2, it's looking pretty grim for Croatian females on their CT side, which is usually the stronger side on Inferno.
Well, here it is. The double op setup coming in from Croatian females. Of course, the AUG and Bandersnatch hand, as well as Skittles, and they're just playing the old 3A, 2B, hoping for anything, but it's looking like Violent Rose is going for the heavy push. Ooh. Nocturne gets that very first kill onto Shorty Short. Just disgusting. Now, the last 2 players on A site are holding it back. Bandersnatch gets that first kill, but Giraffe finds that trade. Last player is going to be up on lanes, and that is going to be Skittle with the old AUG in hand, about to walk face to face with Giraffely, and does get that kill onto Giraffely, and then finds a 2K onto NTS. This is a round that is actually very winnable, because just look at this. The rotate coming through. Malignity finds Kai, and now it's all up to Andrea. If anyone were to do it, it would be Andrea. But oh, does not find it. Skittles holds it back and ends that round with a nice 3K. That whole round was just all on Skittles at that.
Yeah, great display of Counter-Strike here from Skittle. Good positioning as Violent Roses was trying to wrap, getting that 3K into this round. Crucial. This is the first round in 9 in a row that Croatian female wins. And to reply to that, Violent Roses is just going to do a full-on rush B. So let's see how we are B set up. Magnility and that boost might be quite the perfect counter here as Marcos gets the first, but gets traded by Kai. Malignity, if she's able to keep control of that back call, this could be huge for Croatian. That 3v4 retake. First time we're in that position for Croatian female, but our teammates are so far still at A. They're going to need to run and come, and they decide to kind of figgle at Banana, and Nocturne might get away with that double kill here if Croatian females is not careful. These kills, though, are huge, and Giraffe in a 1 versus 3. She's going to have to do really a lot of work for Violent Roses to win. The bomb has been tapped. We have to stick it because we have no time, and Giraffe is going to get the triple and the bomb diffuser and run away with round 11 or round 10 for Violent Roses. I really thought this was in the bag.
That was filthy. Just filthy. I don't even know what to say about that. That was actually disgusting. Giraffe just coming and clutching a situation like that. I understand why Able Esports picked her up. Just what a flex. Absolute flex there.
A bit unfortunate that the rotate was so slow for Christian female. Like, I really think that was the biggest mistake of that round. But right into the one round before last, Violent Roses opening with 3 kills instantly, and it looks like we're just gonna kind of free pug it and take that B control as pretty much everyone over there fell. Skittles doesn't know what to do. Expected a lurker, but that lurker won that battle.
That's just sad to see. That is just sad to see, though. Croatian females were so close to earn themselves that 4th round. It just fell apart just due to communication at that point. Just communication with like a dash of bad luck, in my opinion. Now Violent Roses, they just want to shut this out. Last round of the half. And, of course, you can kind of see a bit of a scuff buy coming in from Croatian females. They are missing firepower. They're missing utility. They have an AWP, but they also have a Mag 7. They're all over the place in terms of their buys here. Shorty Short going to get spotted, pinched, and gets taken down from NTS. Marco's trying to get something here. Melindy with the old P90 working it out. Skittles finding it back onto the kill on NTS. That aggression pays itself off nice. And Skittles with another kill on a Giraffe. The M4A1S looking nice. And oh my goodness, the old Swag 7-shot and a Nocturne is all up to Andrea. We may see Croatian females earn this 4th round, but I don't want to cast it. Well, oh goodness gracious. Andrea coming in hype right now. Oh
Andrea
my goodness.
has a chance to show her talent here in that 1 versus 4, getting 3 right away. And Malignity should not be in that position, but unfortunately for her, she is. She's going to have to retake that bomb onto A, and it's going to be a monstrous amount of pressure for her to win it. Andrea playing this really well right after getting a 4K. Zeus in hand.
You can't forget about the BM. You can't forget about the old NA BM there. Beautiful.
Yeah, but it might be to her downfall, and that actual BM karma has been balanced in that server, as that Zeus is gonna cost Andrea that clip round, and Melody is gonna get the defuse. And oh my god, got the defuse by like a split of a second. She had no kit, and we heard that bomb about to explode.
Oh, Andrea.
Oh, Andrea, if only you stayed alive 1 second longer.
I think, the cherry on top is if it was like, what's it called, CSGO's birthday, and when the when the Zeus's had that weird like kazoo sound, that would have been money right there. Yeah, right. That would have been perfect.
And, it's going to be a well-deserved round for Croatian females. They almost gave it back to Andrea, but they did a lot. But it's going to be another round for Andrea to try to get a kill with the Zeus right away. And I don't know if she's gonna be able to get away with it, but I'm pretty excited to see it. She does, gets the kill. O2 Bomber Snatch connects with Marcos afterwards, but gets traded by Shorty Shorts. She is probably typing in chat, "Hello guys," as NTS gets the cleanest headshot I've ever seen in my life. It's all in the hands of Shorty Shorts. 1 versus NTS. Bombs in, and that play is the right play as we're gonna be running away towards A with it. This is gonna be a little bit of cat and mouse jumps.
Oh, I was just about to say cat and mouse. Dang it. You got me there.
Grapevine thinks like, holy moly. This is happening. This is
the
so
old
cat
around
and
the world.
mouse that Shorty is actually doing a full-on around the world because they were right there 20 seconds ago. Wow. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And NTS has caught on. I don't know if he heard something. I think he might have, actually, because he was towards rap and he can hear these banana footsteps. No, he did not!
Oh, no. Oh, there it is. That cut back some time. That cut back a lot of time, though, and
no kit as well. So a lot of opportunities here for Shorty Shorts to get away with it. And it took a little bit, about 10 bullets, but that headshot finally came. And Croatian Females is going to win both pistols into this matchup versus Violent Roses.
Wow. Chaos, take notes on a play like that. That was a true round the world right there. A classic brought back to light, and you got to love that. Either way, it's going to be Croatian Females now. 3 AKs, 2 MAC-10s, but oh my goodness, now just 2 AKs as Nocturne finds a nice quick headshot to Bamber Snatch, going for another, just a bit of damage off, and oh my goodness, a second kill on a Nocturne. Malignity was not ready for that. It is now a 3-on-none. Andrea and Nocturne.
We never got off the eyes of Nocturne, so we saw all of these shots. I don't even know what to say. This is when you get the ball in the nuts, Reggie.
Oh,
you're like on the comeback,
brutal.
trying to catch that football, and it lands in the nuts, and you fall on the side.
Oh yeah, you tear up a little bit too. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. But look at that, Andrew, the old spray down, getting that first, getting the second, almost getting the third, but no luck. Marcos finds that trade. NTS there to clean the rest of it up. And now it all came down to Shorty Short. Can she do it?
50 in hand. Ooh, dinking Nocturne. 2 kills from Croatian Females. It's not going to be enough for them to buy next round. But it's going to be enough for Malignity to want to pull a Nocturne herself with a scout in hand and a full buy on her side. She is going to war, Reggie, with her scout.
Oh yeah, Malignity, she's got a plan. She's got a plan, but oh, she takes a scout shot from Nocturne, and now Malinity's scout is on the ground as Nocturne beats her to the punch. Shorty with the old spam with the Crimson Web Deagle. Not going to work out. Kai's got the Zeus, but oh, the distance you can see from the shake. He was not expecting that. It is now NTS, only player on B site, but oh, one tap, nice Kayota in there. It is now a 3-on-3. NTS holding it back, hoping to go for the heavy push. Gets the shot down, and it's all up to Skittles. The Skittles falls to NTS as well. NTS with a nice 3K. 14-5 for Violent Roses. 2 rounds away from earning this W and pushing it in to the finals against Dignitas.
It looked like Violent Roses were about to feel the wrath of karma once again into this round, but Croatian Female not able to capitalize on these skills at Banana, and NTS just getting that triple. Oof. Oof. We are 2 rounds away from a Violent Roses versus Dig final, but Croatian Females has not said their last word as Shorty Shorts unfortunately falls to Driftley. Looks like both teams are playing extremely loose here, Reggie. No protocol is being respected.
No, this is just a clown fiesta now. It's just everyone doing what instincts asking them for. It is a 1-on-3 though, and you know, Malignity has this potential chance, but not going to happen. Andrew, of course, finding that kill. We're now looking at game point for Violent Roses and are ready. I see a Zeus bought up from Kai, so who knows what's going to happen here.
Kai really wants... Well, actually, she got one. No, was it Andrea? I'm confused. One of them got the Zeus.
I believe it was
trying
Kai.
to get a second one. Yeah, but Violent Croatian female is able to fully buy here. But Violent Roses is on the hunt with that push down mid. P90 in hands, Molly down, closing Croatian's females entry points. And it's gonna be a 1 versus 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5 for Marco as he goes down. Violent Roses winning 16-5. That second semifinal. Is it actually the same score as what we just saw with Dig? I need to look. Because it looked pretty similar. Go to game. It was actually 16-6. Wow. Okay. So 16-5 and 16-6 as we close our 2 semifinals. It's a change from last week where every single game was close. But that being said, it means that you were right. We are now going into our grand final of the night with Dig and Violent Roses. We're ready for a break as players are going to reset, take a short break, join the server, and do the vetoes for that grand final right after this.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling, it's good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this.
Brief. Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't going to compromise, why should you?
You're right.
Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
No one knows where it comes from. Why some have it and some don't. It's the fighting spirit. It consumes fear and weakness. It stands ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. Because as long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
For a long time, we had to prove ourselves. But we always knew what we were capable of. We knew when the time came, we would be ready for anything. Our numbers keep rising. And so do we.
You can trade all the games, accessories, consoles, and tech you don't use anymore to get cash or store credit at GameStop. Check out the Trade Center on the GameStop app, visit GameStop.com/trade, or talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store to see how much your trades are worth.
Hey, Reggie. Welcome back to the Supergirl Gamer Pro Week 8. It's now time for our grand final. You excited for it?
I'm more wondering, why did I look surprised in there? I knew we were going to go live in 3 seconds, but I still look like I was surprised.
I said, hey, Reggie.
I think that's why you caught me off guard. I was like, oh.
I like to keep you on your toes. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick to see how that grand final happened. We had a couple of buys, but Croatian females got away with their first win in this event versus Russian females, but then they fell short to Violent Roses. The match we just witnessed, and previous to that, Dig. It was this one-sided affair versus Abel. At some point, it was a close game, but it ended up not being so, winning about like 12 or 13 rounds in a row, something like that, versus Abel. So now we have a Violent Roses Dig getting ready for this grand final, but we are not ready yet to jump it with the players. But the veto has been done, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an, I don't know if you looked at Discord because you are on a one monitor setup. So I don't know if you know the map. So did you see it? Don't look at it if you didn't see it. Don't look at it.
I didn't see it.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Okay. We're going to play a little game before we go live because I'm obviously the players are not ready. So we're not stalling because of my game. It's actually quite the opposite. So we're gonna play a little game. Okay, Reggie, it is not a map that has a French connotation. This is my first tip.
Uh-oh. What does connotation mean? That's the question we got to be asking me now.
Another tip. It is not Able Esports best map.
Season.
No.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm going to give you the answer.
I need a third. I need a third.
So it is not Vertigo and it's not Mirage. Mirage is the French connotation. Like it's a French word. Kind of.
Gotcha. That's the connotation. That's cool.
Okay, it is not the most iconic map in any game.
Oh. Overpass.
No. You're getting closer. Well, there's only 3 maps left. Okay, so and it is a map that has vehicles.
Dust. No, I feel like I know. I think I'm gonna say if it has vehicles, it's probably train.
Yay! There it is.
Done.
I hope you guys at home got it before.
My 50 hints I needed. Jeez.
Okay, so we're gonna see another train matchup, which is pretty cool because we just saw Dig on it. But okay, so before we jump into the game, we have to do a little bit of a round on everything that Supergirl has been doing and just overall are good at, because every game went so smooth and players jumped into the server so quick tonight. We were not able to talk a little bit about everything. First of all, Reggie, you see me change my glasses every week. I'm back to the dark ones. And this is because of Zenny Gaming and the block technology that you mentioned. You mentioned also that you wanted to pick up new lenses or new glasses. So you know where you can do that.
Oh, yeah. Let me guess. I'm going to go to that Zenny. Count the Zenny Gaming. Because I do need myself a new pair or something.
On the Zenny website, there's over 3,000 pair of glasses there. And it's very easy and very affordable. So go check it out, because you could be wearing something like me and you could have less headaches while playing with the blocks technology. Also supporting Supergirl Gamer Pro, so this event couldn't be happening. And you know, we announced last week, Reggie, that we have a prize pool of $30,000 for the finals.
30 G's US, by the way, folks. That's like $1 million Canadian. That's impressive.
So $1 million Canadian, 30 G US officially, is because of all the other partners as well as Zenny. So there's Nissan, U.S. Air Force, GameStop, and the Marines. So what a great way to be closing our season, and that's going to be on October 4th. It's going to be $12K for CSGO, $12K for League of Legends, as well as if my maths are correct, $6K for Hearthstone. But it's a solo game, so you still get away with individually more money as a player if they make it
yeah.
tough.
Oh, I'd be happy winning $6K for Hearthstone. I would not complain whatsoever. You're still leaving with some money
in chat that we have some people that ordered Zenny glasses a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Let us know if you like them or not. But that that grand final on October, Reggie, is going to be with our top 4 teams, and our finalists of today will be there as well. So we might even see a final before the final today with Violet Roses facing Dig, because they will also be present in the finals. They're playing right now for seeding, which is pretty crucial because Dig is currently standing in 2nd position, but by beating Able, they secure in 3rd position, they're securing their 3rd place, but potentially Violet Roses, actually, no matter what happened, Violet Roses is going to take the lead on Silhouette. So that's huge. That means that Silhouette and Able might, Digita, oh my God. Okay, chat, please don't laugh. That means that Silhouette, instead of playing Able potentially in the final, if the standings don't change, is gonna have to face Dignitas in round 1. So this is actually pretty big of a turnaround. I want to say Violet Roses snagging that 1st place tonight. So what I'm looking for is to see if Silhouette is gonna be playing in week 9, trying to regain their top spot, because that could be crucial for the prize pool at the end on the final. Okay, predictions.
Ooh.
Who do you think is going to win that game that we're about to see?
I don't know. This match, I'm thinking, I feel like I can't say Dig because Giraffely's in chat, but I also want to say Dig because just Dig always impresses me when I see them play. So it's a weird, I don't know, conundrum that I'm kind of in right now with my predictions here. But I'm going to go ahead and say Dig. Done.
Yeah, you know why I have to go with Dig as well is because Violet Roses, unfortunately for them, had a easier semifinal. Although the score were pretty similar, you didn't see Dig kind of mess around. They tried really hard, and it showed that they were prepared for tonight, especially on train, where Violet Roses seems to be in a warm-up station where they kind of were playing around and trying to get Zoo skills and whatnot, which fortunately they might not be in their right headspace to take on a team like Dig. So let's see what happens in that final. But I'm excited because, like we mentioned, it's going to be a look at what the grand final could look like. Violet Roses actually beat Dig recently, so it is doable for them. On train, actually, it was as well. So we'll see if this time Dig learned from the lesson and is able to capitalize on that mid push that Milk is so good at.
Yeah, it could be. It could be history remaking itself, doing the exact same thing with Violet Rose taking this W. It's one of the situations where Violet Rose end up taking this. I wouldn't be surprised, if it was like another team like Croatian or something like that, winning in a finals like this. I'd be like, whoa, surprised. But the fact that these two teams have faced off before and Violet Rose took the W there on the exact same map, there's obviously a high potential that Violet Rose could upset Dignitas, but I don't know. I'm still going to go ahead and stick with Dig here for this, just because they're quite nutty.
Yeah, Milk is definitely on fire throughout the last game that we saw, and then quite frankly, as we head into this 9th round, Violet Roses is going to have to do what Able wasn't able to a little bit earlier and deny that map control outside from Dig if they want to get away with a win in this grand final. It's a BO1, and Violet Roses wins that knife. So they're going to start on the CT side. So that's always good. If you want to face a team like Dig, you don't want them to get the momentum and the comfort of an experienced team starting on the CT side. And we're going to be live for a grand final of week 8. This is Miss Harvey and the Canadian Hay joining you from our home in Quebec and Toronto, casting that final for you. The rosters are the same, and it looks like we're going to see the same strat from Dig, which was a kind of a ladder explode here.
Yeah, it worked out last time, and you know what? It could work out this time. Giraffely going to be sitting on top of Bomb Train, trying to pull it back, but Emily, T-Con is a kill of their own each, as Kai and Giraffely both go down now, 5-on-3. This retake's going to be crucial, and it's already started out quite hot here for NTS. He does take T-Connors out, but they are still down a player, so they, coming into this one player down is going to be a drastic one for them. They got to try to find some kind of trade, even out the odds, as Andrea finds them elite, and now... good. There is currently no kit anywhere in sight for Violent Roses, but still 2-on-2. This is a winnable round for them. Bomb ticking away. We're getting close to that threshold where there is no coming back from. As the bomb being stuck now. Oh my goodness, the old tap on the bomb. Now we're getting stuck, and NTS swinging away with that knife. And oh, goodness gracious.
Do we have time? Is this?
No.
Oh my God, Andrea was point hair away. Point hair away is my way of saying it. It was so close that even half a hair is too big. What a round from Violent Roses. I can't believe we saw that knife round. Wow, Dick almost, that smoke actually, I think, hindered them more than helped them towards that E-box. But they're running away with that win, and they're going to rush in her with it and be happy with the outcome of that pistol.
Oh, yeah. We're going to see now Dig following through with the 4 players pushing right out to B, and what a read that is. All 5 players from Violent Roses stacked onto A, and now they're kind of shaking their heads here, because now they have to retake, and you can already see Milky Milk going for the aggressive push with the MP7, fully blind. Thea gets that kill with the good old MAC-10 on the Kai, and now Milky Milk with a kill of her own on a Giraffely. It's a 5-on-3. They're going up against a Deagle, P250 and a USP, and Milky Milk just farming away, really wanting to get those stats up. NTS last player, Deagle in hand, hoping to find at least 1 kill. Going for the old spam, finds 1 onto Milky, may find another, but that may be asking for too much here. As, oh, the long-range shot. Oh, the 1-tap coming right into the head of Thea. It is still NTS holding it back, and there it is. Emily put a pin on that there for sure.
Put a pin on it, but Violent Roses with that full save is able to buy here. So on train, very rarely you get to see that. So we're going to see a full-on weapon situation right away into round number 3. And Dig is going to have to kind of upgrade right away because they lost 2 players last round. So we have 3 AKs, 2 Galils, and everyone knows it's a gun round for both teams as we head into round number 3. TS gonna gather some intel. Ali gets the first kill and spams Milky up to 6 HP. That was a pretty dry, risky play, but coming out on top for Violent Roses.
Yeah, that pop flash manages to work itself out quite well. And oh, there's that trade from Rain. And now NTS goes down to Rain as well. Nocturne hoping to find a trade somewhere here in between this smoke. Both players 8 and 6 health, and this could be a nice easy 2K. Going for the push through smoke. Oh, there it is. Finds that first, finds that second, and may even find that third. No luck there as T. Connors finds Nocturne. It is now up to Giraffely and Kai to earn their team their very first round. Kai now up towards camera. Bomb is down directly in front of Kai. And oh my goodness, she did not spot T. Connors pushing up towards Bomb Train. 4-3 at its finest. The old black bars. You don't want to see that happen. T. Connors, they just pass. Oh my goodness!
My God.
There it is. Their paths have crossed like 4 times this game, and it's brutal, absolutely brutal. Giraffely, last player alive, a 1-on-2. Can she do this? 20 seconds left.
Bomb's going to be planted for her, though. She's going to be able to get that kill, but that 20 seconds left, as you mentioned. Who will come out on top? By not finishing Emily here, it allowed her to plant that bomb safe, and both players are in good position to get the kill, but Emily with 6 is going to be facing Giraffely with a full HP, and Giraffely with the double kill. I know everyone at Able is cheering in chat because another clutch round coming out of today. I learned her name was Ash in the server, doing a lot of work for Violent Roses, and honestly quite a beautiful round from both teams. I think it was up and down, but Giraffely with the clutch closing it up. It is the first point onto Violent Roses on the scoreboard. It's 1-2 for Dig.
I'm sure Able Esports, seeing these clutches coming in from Ashley, they are just definitely proud of their roster pickup. We are going to see a Dig kind of get into that desperate situation now where they're getting that heavy push on towards B site, but Kai's going to go ahead and fall back. T. Connor's pushing out now, clearing everything out. Does spot. One player cannot play the kill, though, as Kai with a nice 2 count. Emily and Thea. It is now Milky Milk. Her job is just to get this bomb down to this point, and she can't find the bomb. And she's lost the bomb. And she's dead. There it is.
Oh, it was really difficult to find, and this has always been my difficulty. Radar doesn't help us much when there's levels in this game, and couldn't find the bomb in time and plant it. We're gonna see another save round here from Dig. as we head into round number 5. The game is kind of reset 2 versus 2, but it should be formality as we look into this round. There's a smoke and a pop flash, and looks like we're going to try to head towards inner. So all in the hands of Kyler here at that lower ramp in that one-way smoke.
This is actually a dirty smoke.
Yeah, it looks like... Oh, a dirty smoke,
goodness.
but Milk is like, I don't care about that smoke. I'm better than you. Gets the kill. And Bomb is going to be dropped at Spindle here with Nocturne getting triple kill. Actually, Andrea was supporting him, but Rain in a 1 versus 3, not able to plant the bomb as well. So, although Milk got that headshot, that naughty headshot onto Kai, Violent Race is able to secure that save round.
Yeah, you know what? At least they got 1 kill. They did a little bit of damage to their economy, but at the end of the day, Antria, she's at 6,100, and it's just going to keep going up from there if they keep pulling through with these rounds. But they do have that 1-round advantage for Violent Roses. It's looking quite nice. And now Nocturne going for the aggressive peek with the op in hand. May end up getting a free kill there. It all comes down to it. But, oh, misses the shot. Going to go for the re-peek, though, and that's a risky one as T. Connors waiting for that re-peek. Just backfires on them. The smoke goes out towards Sidewalk. Bomb is still just outside of T-Con. So they are just playing at this point, just testing the water, seeing what they can do here. It's going to be all up to Kai on site. Going to go ahead and set up for a nice headshot angle, watching that lower B. Very well played angle here, but no commitment yet. There's currently no commitment whatsoever. Bomb is still just outside with Emily. No, my goodness, this peek coming
Not
through
like
it.
this!
You don't want to see that happen at all. Kai goes down to T. Connors, and of course, Rain with the kill of her own on a Giraffely. Now it's a 2-on-5, and this is looking like potentially another round coming in. For Dig is all up. NTS does get spotted. May find a kill, and oh my goodness. There's no communication going on at all here at this point.
I think Tia is just hunting for NTS, thinking he was pinned down into Hull, but that 2 HP survival might be enough. Oh, I was about to say might be enough to go for a win, but that bomb gets stuck in on his body, and Teeth Connor gets the Kobe.
Yep, R.I.P. Kobe. There it is, 3-3 now. Dig has brought it back. Wasn't a crazy gap, but you know what? It's now a tie, and who is going to earn the round to earn the lead at that point? Already, of course, we got 2 FAMASs, a 5-7. At this race, is a full force buy from Violent Roses. Nocturne does have the op and has armor, so doesn't have the glass cannon, but is lacking the utility. Giraffely going for the heavy push, going to find Milky Milk inside of Pop Dog, but Thea finds that trade onto Giraffely. Oh my goodness, T. Connors survived with 81 health. That could have ended badly. Going for the re-peek, and there it is. NTS with the FAMAS kill on T. Connors. You don't want to see that happen.
Confidence on NTS to re-peek twice. It's a little bit like what happened at ladder here for, I think it was indeed Giraffely, kind of getting the first kill and going for more. This is costing Violent Roses 2 lives so far, kind of over-peaking after getting these kills. Kai is trying to hunt for a gun, I believe, above ladder, and Nocturne spotted someone towards connector. And Dick is gonna walk towards Zed and make their way towards inner. I think that Kai caught on to that. He's the only one with a kit, but Tia is such in a good position to punish Nocturne. Dig is playing this perfectly. That timing is impeccable, and it just gonna have to see how Nocturne is gonna get away with it. Turns around, tries to flick on Tia, but misses the bazooka shot. It's on the ends of Kai. 1 versus Stu. A little bit of util still in hand, but it's gonna be a rough one as she gets the first kill onto Tia. She can actually full defuse this. And Emily knows, so she's gonna have to go really aggro here.
Oh. Oh,
That
you hate
Glock.
to see that. You hate to see the Glock kill.
The Glock kill here onto Kai. It's always good to see Emily go for these pistol peeks in versus guns, and getting away with it is always really good.
Oh, you hate to see that, though. The old Glock kills. That's what happens when you don't buy armor, I guess, or head armor, at least, as that happens. But here it is, 4-3. Dig now in the lead. And Kai going for that aggressive push up towards lower B. He may find a kill somewhere here. Going to be walking into an AK and a MAC-10. And Thea's got a good read on this. Going to go for the peek and finds that kill into Kai now. 4-on-5 for Violent Roses. As you can see, the heavy push heading on their way towards B site. It's going to be held back with a Nocturne and a USP. But look at that damage with the USP. Either way, it goes down, but that damage was just filthy.
It was pretty filthy. Tia was losing half of her HP with one bullet hitting the right spot at the right time. And she's trying to get the last kill to make it a triple for her into this round. Well worth the weapon that she chose for the save round. It's 5-3. Violent Roses for Dig. Violent Roses finally able to buy after this little save. And the economy on both sides is not looking great. Like, Dig is one round away from a save as well. So it is a very close first half here that we have in the server, Reggie.
Oh, yeah, these are the worst situations or where both teams' economies are just so easily collapsible. One round is all it takes for one of these teams to end up saving. Dig obviously won't be the craziest save. They can go for a half buy, but if Violent Roses lose this round, we're looking at just pistols, P250s, and Deagles all around the board for them. So this is a very crucial round for them. Already a bit of information there as T. Connors gets that first point of contact down towards Ivy, but the good news on that is that he's going to go down to Andrea. Now it's that 5-on-4 situation. But a 4-on-4 as Thea finds that trade with the MAC-10 in hand. Rain with the AK going for the peek out towards T-Con. And, I don't know if that's a play. Does get spotted, knows that there's a player back train. And, oh, my goodness, Rain just absolutely dominating right now. Finds Giraffely. It's a 4-on-3. And Bomb is believe in T-Con? Yes, it is. Bomb is in T-Con right now. Andrea's on a site. Gets that first shot. Runs out of ammo. Got to reload quickly because they're going for the push on towards site. They got to make their decision. And it looks like Bomb now heading up towards Brown Halls at this point. 40 seconds left. It's going to be one of those slow rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, Tia was able to make it so far onto inner because NTS didn't spot her in time. She's able to get the double, and all in the ends of Andrea in a 1 versus 3. Bomb is not planted, so it's still doable. It's going to be a really rough one as she's stuck in a crossfire onto Z. Milky Milk is going to get the better of that fight. 3-6 for Dig, and now it is where Violent Roses is like, oh, damn, we are broke.
Yeah, and there are those Deagles and 5-7s we talked about last round of what happens if Violent Roses loses the round. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and we're going to be on a save round. Only 2 flashes and then one's that's being used right away. A second being kept maybe for potential. Scratch that. Gone as well. So only pistols and ends. And Dig is not going to fall to that trap. Taking their slow time. It looks like Milk was going to try to get a lot of control. And then she changed her mind. Probably realizing that there could be a save. Or maybe that Molly is actually burning her feet. And Noxtra's going to get contact in T-Con first here onto Rain. Not able to connect with the kill instantly, but it's not going to stop that push from happening, and Rain and Emily in that little crossfire baby setup are coming out on top.
That was a good crossfire. I like seeing crossfire. It's refreshing to see a crossfire like that kind of show up, you know? The old bait and switch pretty much. But look at that, NTS going to be holding the hell. Gets taken down from Emily and T-Con. Now Andrea, Kai, last player alive. As she gets caught slowly walking down the ladder from T-Connors. 7-3 now for Dignitas.
7-3, and Violent Roses with their first time out of this game. This is what I like to see. A good old timeout. We're going to have a buy setup. 1 up onto Nocturne, potentially 2. Andrea has plenty of money to drop one if they decide to do so. But Diggs also has an up. We saw Emily do some damage last round with it. So let's see how Violent Roses is able to come back into this round. We know these timeouts are actually pretty long into the European, not European setup, but in this server, it's like 60 seconds. So it gives us a lot of time to even go to the bathroom, grab a snack, order some food, chat up with your dog. Were you about to say something?
No.
60 seconds is a long timeout.
I've seen timeouts. I remember I was doing this one league. I forgot the name of it. It was like two. It was,
I kind of lost you there. Could you repeat what you said? I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
it was like 2.5 minute timeouts. It was brutal, and it was in Europe. It was European, so they'd call a timeout every like 10 minutes. It was probably the longest BO1s I've ever played in my life. It was hell, absolute hell.
Yeah, that's actually pretty awful. But we're gonna be jumping into this round, and Nocturne has an op with a good spot in T-Con, but doesn't see anyone to punish. And Tia is gonna make her way so fast onto that Molly setup. We used to see that from the whole SK Gaming a long time ago, and she's able to get into the site so fast with it. The taco push, I like to call it. And although she's gonna get shut down by Nocturne, she did a lot of work, allowed all of Violent Roses to be on the rotate, giving a free bomb site for the rest of Dignitas. And Rain might be able to capitalize on it, making her way towards Hell or under Heaven. It's gonna be a really rough retake here for Violent Roses. It might be a 3 versus 3, but it's a harder round in my book just because of the positioning. Unless Nocturne spots Reigns here.
Oh my goodness, that's so unfortunate. Nocturne was going to push too and then decided to fall back, and that kind of turned into the demise of Andrea. But it is Giraffely and Nocturne, last two players alive, and if anyone were to do it, it'd be these two clutch masters coming in. So it's only a 2-on-3, and Reigns just down to 16 health, so that's even a body shot away. But Nocturne goes down to T. Connors. Now it's Giraffely, does get spotted, and there it is. T. Connors, another kill on towards Giraffely. 8-3 now for Dignitas.
8-3, and it looks like a somewhat of a repeat of what we saw in the semifinal. Dig doing so much better than the last time they actually faced Violent Roses on this map. So I'm not quite sure if there was a little bit of practice time put in since, or if that other map was a fluke, but it's looking like a tremendous teamwork effort here on Dig all across the map as T. Connors gets the double on that Violent Roses alley push. This might be another formality round here from a Dig as Violent Roses is in a full save round. One versus 5. You're not looking for Nocturne to be running away with much. Maybe one kill out of it.
If they go for the hunt. And yep, there's that hunt that we were hoping for. And there it is. There's that kill we were hoping for too from Nocturne. Now, that's a free AK for Nocturne. Still has about, 20 seconds left before this bomb explodes. So, yeah, maybe 20 seconds. It looks like a 20-second bomb timer there. But, Nocturne making a bunch of noise and gets taken down from Rain. So the patience did not play out there for Nocturne. Tried to make a clipper, but instead got clipped.
Yes, he had to make a move. He was getting cornered. That fast chase turned out to be a slow one as the Dig player were creeping away. And it's going to be a crucial round here, I think, for Violent Roses because it's going to be a really rough match to win if they lose out this half here versus Dig. And Dig is going to try to change that momentum, sending all of its players towards inner for potentially a fast take here as Kai is alone in this. Is roughly just heard Tia. Kind of a weird situation to happen. Tia kind of dry peeking that ladder, making a lot of noise, kind of suiciding, if you tell me. And then Kai here winning our battle towards lower with the double kills. She did her job here, and Rain is in a 1 versus 5. She's gonna have to ace this.
It's going to be all up to Rain, and you know what? Still playing it out nicely. Getting that first,
oh my god.
Not happening. Not happening with Giraffely on the prowl.
For a second, I thought that she was gonna run away with it just because she had the perfect game sense to turn around and shoot at Giraffely. But fortunately for her, she needed perfection and she fell short. 2 kills off. Good round from Violent Roses. We need 2 more to be closing this half. 9-6, or else Dig is in a really good position to get away with the win here onto week number 8.
Oh, yeah. And with that said, there's only 1 more week left. So we're getting close to that championship time in October. So I'm excited for that. You know, it's going to be a good time casting that with you.
A little bit of a slower pace. NTS has no utility left onto that alley. He's gonna have to face all the, I was about to say all the T's, but it looks like only one is making their way outside. And T Connor, his timing was not great. And the rest of Dig is coming out. T-Con in ladder room.
Emily's just getting picked away. There's health getting taken away from her, but she's still finding kills, so it's impressive. Definitely impressive. And oh my goodness.
Wow.
Took Kaya. Kaya was not even the target there. Yet still got taken out. It's now 1-on-2. Emily with the op in hand. Oh my goodness, spotted Giraffely. Oh, this is getting quite hectic. Bomb is currently in the hands of Emily too, and she's going to go ahead and rotate over towards B site. This could be the play, but oh, the timing right now. The op in hand. Well, AK in hand and Nocturne, but there it is. Does get spotted. No, shots coming through. This is such a tense round right now. Emily's got to pull through with this. She does have that one flash. Gets out of there. She got the op in hand, holding Zed, and instead going to fall back up towards upper B. It's a questionable one there. Definitely a questionable one there, but it could work out.
Yeah, she doesn't have a molly, but there's a smoke onto Nocturne. He's gonna throw it out anyway, but she gets the kill onto Giraffely. That smoke he used actually lower. So that could have been dangerous if Emily had indeed a molly, but that trade was perfect. Nocturne had honestly one shot to win this round, and Emily almost got away with a 1v4, essentially a 4K here. But this is last round of the first half. Violent Roses desperately need it. They were losing 9-3, if I'm not mistaken. So this is looking a little bit better on this first half. It's a full buy from a both team, and Dignitas is trying to catch Nocturne, or actually it was NTS last one off guard. Potentially, T Connors gave the message that if there's more people, they can trade that kill.
Oh, yeah. Well, here it is. NTS does get that smoke off, so he's trying to play on the other side of the smoke. Could work itself out if they decide to go for the push, but that's a risky one there. It's definitely a risky one that situations like this, Dig wants to get this 10th round. They don't want to end this 10-5, but on the other hand, Violent Roses, they need this 6th. You know what? They don't just want it, they need it to pull through here. And you're going to start off strong, get that kill onto Milky Milk, and NTS finds a frag onto Thea. It's now a 5-on-3 and not one casualty for Violent Roses yet. T-Connor's going for the heavy push up towards Old Hell, but oh no, not like that. Andrea with the kill on T-Connors. Emily Rain find a trade of their own. It's now a 3-on-2, a 1-on-3 as it's all up to Emily. We've seen the situation before, and you know what? She got bombed down last time, but I don't think it's going to happen this time.
It's like fate want us to see a sick Emily clip, because once again, she's in a position to be able to run away with it. Gets the bazooka kill onto Kai. That's how I call like almost a no-scope when there is an op in N. And she's running away once again to Inner. This time, she's going to have to face Nocturne. She takes that battle. Gets the kill onto Nocturne. This is it. This is it, guys. We wanted that clip. And it's happening. NTS with 19 HP. Emily is gambling the right spot. She both know where each other are. And is Emily gonna take out her famous pistol? Because I don't know if she knows there's only 19 HP onto that CT. But she's making the right play here as she's trying to win as much time as possible. NTS doesn't have a kit. This is it. Emily running away with that clutch situation. 10-5 for Dig. This is looking great for Dig as they go onto the CT side of this grand final.
Wow, what a dirty 4K there. Emily really coming in clutch for her team. That worked out perfectly, and I don't even know. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless from a play like that. Just disgusting.
It was disgusting, and at the same time, Violent Roses gave her a slim of a chance, and she took it. We're going to see an inner rush here from Violent Roses, but as you may know, Dig loves that triple inner, so I hope that Violent Roses clear it, and they do, but T. Connor replies with a double kill from himself. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 retake as the bomb gets planted.
Oh, yeah. Now Andrew going to go ahead and push oil, find that nice headshot to T. Connors, go for the swing, but taken out from Emilite. So now it's a 2-on-2, and already Rain and Emilite, last two players alive, hoping to find something. Emilite finds Kai. It's now up to Giraffely. It is a 1-on-2. Giraffely holding that upper B, hoping to find something here. That smoke on bomb is going to be a brutal one as Rain gets that kill on a Giraffely. We're looking at 11-5 now for Dig, and they are one step closer to closing this game out. It all comes down to this next round, though.
Really good retake from Dig. It was a 3 versus 5 at some point in this round, and by the miracle, Dig came out on top with 2 players alive. So really good momentum here coming out potentially of that Emily clutch. We're seeing a full save for Violent Roses as they head into this pistol round. A couple of deagles at P250, but nothing more because they want to buy next. They need to buy next.
Yeah, they're playing very close, playing with fire at this point because it's getting close. You know, this gap is huge. It's a 6-round gap. They got to start closing this out soon enough. If this plays out in Dig's hands, it could be a 7-round gap. But just like that, Emily, Milky Milk, a kill each, and now it's a 3-on-5. It's all up to Angie, Giraffely, and Kai. They only have P250s in hand, and T. Connors just reads it well because that first goes the old spam through the smoke, not going to connect with anything. Last player is Andrea. She's inside Pop Dog. She's going for the push out, just the old YOLO push, and it's not going to work out as Emily shuts her down. Not one casualty for Dig, and this is now the big round coming out for Violent Roses to kind of, make or break them.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this is kind of it. We really need this round for Violent Roses because if not, the mountain is going to be very high for them. But Dig has 2 SMGs in hand, so let's see what they do with it. I'm thinking a lot of push or some sort of T-con control, but no, they're playing actually defensive with these weapons as one of them is inner. That's obviously Tia, and Milk towards Sandwich with the other SMG. But Tia is gaining a lot of intel as she probably utilized her own smoke. The rest of Violent Roses, as the smoke fades, tries to retake control of that all. And Tia got caught off guard earlier in that other match, playing exactly that way. But this time she runs away with the intel without losing any HP.
Oh, yeah, and you kind of see Bomb just on top of Pop Dog. They're kind of still debating where they want to go, whether they want to go B or A site. And either way, it's going to be a brutal fight for sure for Violent Roses here. But they're getting themselves ready. There's only a little bit of damage on NTS, so not too crazy. And now Bomb heading over towards B site. It all comes down to Thea, as well as, I believe, Emilite on B site. Here it goes. The counter smokes are out, and now Thea holding it back, completely blind. She doesn't know what map she's playing on right now. Either way, Thea finds that kill in the Nocturne. Emily finds the frag onto Andrea. NTS, nice 2K there to bark back with a bite of his own. And now it's a 3-on-2. Milky Milk somehow has 2 health left. Bomb being planned for Giraffely. And look at that, NTS gets taken down from T. Connors. It's all up to Giraffely. Does do a bit of damage, but can't find the kill yet. It's going to be a tough one for her as she gets spotted from Rain. And just like that, a 13th round inbound, a Dig. Oy vey.
It was looking good when we were looking at Tia's screen because she was as white as she could be, but for some reason, I think that Violent Roses might have had a little bit of too much hesitation. They were not able to capitalize on their great utility usage, not able to gain that ground onto inner, and that lurk kill getting caught of Ali at a really awkward timing. I think it was Rain catching her Ali player out. It really kind of made Violent Roses stake not well-rounded, and we're gonna see another save round as Dig is in the lead 13-5. 13-5 is not fun, Reggie. It's that moment where you start to doubt, and you never want to doubt in Counter-Strike.
Oh, no. You start doubting, you start losing. And that's the worst thing you want to see here. But anything's possible here. Violent Roses, they could potentially somehow with the miracle of light pull through here. And look at that setup. They're getting all 5 players getting ready. And, of course, Thea has a good feel about an NTS. Gets taken down by the old silenced Deagle shot to the head of Thea. Just disgusting. T. Connors finds that trend to Kai. And now they're trying to find something here. T. Connors going for a swing. May find a kill. But, oh, no. NTS Giraffely. And, wow. Just like that, Violent Roses just somehow eco that round.
I kind of want to see what the hell just happened. feel like we were not in the eyes of any of the kills because they happened so fast. It's like if the round was played in an accelerated mode and all of Dig just disappeared. Thanos clicked its fingers and everyone was gone. And Violent Roses has a little bit of a second chance here into this round. AKs and ends and an up onto Nocturne. Well, Dig is not looking that fresh with a Deagle, a Famous, and absolutely no utility.
Yeah, the lack utility is going to be, the lack of firepower sucks enough, but the lack utility is what kind of breaks this whole entire buy that they have. It's going to be a scary one for them. NTS going for the peak, though, getting himself ready, but he's going to, instead of going for the peak, he's going to fall back, probably knows that somebody's watching that upper B. But, oh, no, there it is, the old smoke out. Thea, she's been here before. She's blind a little bit. And, it kind of reminds me of the last round that happened where she was fully blind, but she did manage to find those kills. And look at that Thea with the old spam through smoke. Does a bit of damage off the NTS. Finds that kill on the Giraffely. They now have a 5-on-4 situation, and look at that. T. Connor's full bomb control. 3 health left, though. She could potentially get naded out because Kai does have a frag grenade. Milk going for the heavy push, and Nocturne goes down, but Nocturne takes T. Connor's out before getting taken. It is now Kai and NTS, a 2-on-4. It's going to be a tough round for them, but this is a round that Violent Roses need. They take this, they break the economy of Dignitas, but it ain't looking too hot here as Milk finds NTS. Now Kai, last player alive. Can she do it? Nope.
I am so sad for Violent Roses. They're going to look back at this round and kind of be upset about it. They had everything to make it happen, but unfortunately, it wasn't executed that well. The timing was kind of off. You saw Dig's rotation kind of over-rotate, getting NC towards inner. That was the moment for Violent Roses to capitalize on it, but they hesitated. They weren't sure if they wanted to do that fake or not, and that little bit of hesitation really cost them the round, to be quite frank. This is gonna lead to a double up setup onto Dig, and that some sort of a fast outside rush. But T. Connor is such in a good position, gets one, thinks someone's behind, doesn't know it. But Emily, their name is all across the scoreboard because she's getting assists all across the map and gets the double kill. What a round from her. 2 HP on Giraffely. She literally got an assist on every kill in this game.
Emily needs to change her name to Savage because that is what she is, an absolute savage. With what I saw there at the P250, that is a clip and a half if I ever seen one before. That was filthy.
That was extremely filthy, but so beautiful from her eyes. Everything she did was perfect. And it's the last round back against the wall for Violent Roses. Everyone on that team is getting ready to rush inner. We're going to go upper this time. Oh, it's a little bit of a split. Tia is not alone, though. There's 3 Dig players in inner. That nade doing the most damage I've seen a nade do today.
Those are the game-winning nades that you want to see there. And look at that, Emily with the old collat. Who is she? Who is Emily right now? Like this, she's an animal, absolute animal. She's going crazy, just like that. Giraffely. It's up to her now.
It's all up to Giraffely. She has a nade in and she just got spotted throwing it. We are on the defuse. There's not much hope here for Violent Roses, and she will be the last remaining player to go down in the server. Dig completes their night with 2 back-to-back 16-6, 16-6 to get away with the victory and 100 points in their pocket for the grand final. What a turn of event. And you know what that means? That means they're a step closer to potentially finishing second or first onto that ranking, because they are now on the scoreboard at 475, only 50 points away from Silhouette. So if Silhouette doesn't show up next week, this is going to be a pretty crazy turn of event. Violent Roses and
it'll
Dig,
be spicy.
Dig can still be first in this if they keep on doing so great, especially tonight. What a display of Counter-Strike from them. Much better than what it looked like in the last couple of weeks. So congratulations to them. It's pretty happy to see it. And I kept referring to last week for Dig. They actually didn't play in week 7. That's why I can't remember if they did or not.
I don't believe that. I don't believe they did. When I was checking you guys out, I don't believe they played in week 7.
Well, Reggie, this is how our night concludes. Once again, the Supergirl Gamer Pro Counter-Strike opens the weekend as we are into week number 8. But tomorrow there will be some League of Legends and Sunday some Hearthstone. So this is not over for Supergirl Gamer Pro this weekend. Why don't you say, you've done it so well, why don't you say thank you to our sponsor before
Definitely. Well, let's start off with Nissan. Thank you, Nissan, for your support. And also, you know what, guys? You go ahead and buy yourself a Nissan, and then go head over to Zenny and pick yourself a pair of glasses, because let me tell you, that blue light is absolutely just disgusting. And once you get that stuff locked out, those headaches you have will be gone. I 100% guarantee that. And you know what? While you're at it, too, go ahead and check out Air Force and the U.S. Marines. Big thank you, and big thank you for your service, for all of the support for this. And, of course, GameStop. Don't forget to buy your games from GameStop, folks. That's what I do, and you should do it, too. Other than that, thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It was an absolute blast, and I had that ad read set up in my mind for, like, the whole game. I just didn't want to forget it, so I kind of butchered it a bit, but hey, what can I say? Other than that, I'm the Canadian. Yeah.
Too much anticipation for you to do it. Too excited.
I was too excited for that one.
Yeah, so this was another night. Reggie, thank you so much. I know you'll be back home next week, so that mic station it's probably pretty frustrating for you, but it will be better next week as we head into our final week of these 9 weeks of Supergirl Gamer Pro. But I'll see you next week. But tomorrow, tune in for the next Supergirl event on League of Legends at 8 p.m. East. This is Miss Harvey and the Canadian Hay, and we'll see you next time.
So I'm gonna hold on promoting you this quarter. Cool?
Drop the taco. Get in the car. Does this Sentra feel like a compromise to you?
Wait, what?
The handling is good, right? No compromise there.
Nope. Watch this.
Rear automatic braking. So if this Nissan Sentra isn't gonna compromise, why should you?
You're right.
Atta girl.
The all-new Nissan Sentra, with more standard safety features than any other car in its class.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won